Welcome, folks. And just like that, make no mistake about it, Man Camp, football camp is back. We are very happy that you are with us this year. We are in store for a whale of a time here in Dwight, Illinois. This is Andrew Raridan alongside of Cody, the man Ferreira.
Yes. Just like that, folks. We're back. We know y'all have missed us, and so we're excited to be back. We have a few rule changes that we would like to explain to our viewers as y'all log in and get ready for this morning's action. Brother Raridan's going to explain a few things here about some changes that were made to the lower divisions, Pee-wees and Headbusters.
Yes, throughout the broadcast, we'll make sure that we reference this a few times, but there have been a major change to both the Headbusters and the Pee-wee games. And the reason behind some of the changes are trying to help give these kids a little bit more practice time, help them learn the game of football, not just throw them out there and have them figure it out on the fly. But one of the big changes that we've made is we have split the field in half, and we're going to have two games being played on one field. So these young men will just be playing on half of a field. They'll have from the 50-yard line to the end zone will be the field that they will be playing on. And they will have no kickoffs, no punts or field goals. Each possession is going to start from the 30-yard line headed towards the end zone. And those are the big changes that are being made for play. And there's a few more that we will show you and tell you as those come up. But you are in for quite a time here in the first hour. We will be broadcasting two games on the same field, and we'll be calling both of them. And it's going to be a fun time. Thank you for showing up. We are about 10 minutes away from kickoff here on the MCBFC Sports Network.
Shabba-dabba.
As you can see, the green team is getting ready. Those are the Green Raptors. Oh, excuse me. The Green Gators. The Green Gators are getting huddled up, going through a few final adjustments before game time. And coaches are telling them what it is that they need to know before the action starts. So make sure, if you're here, to comment down below. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure to comment down below. We will shout you out. We will read your comments. If you comment on Facebook, we don't get to really see those. We can only have one of those chats up at a time. So if you want to get a shout out, make sure you head over to the Man Camp Facebook page. Go to type in Midwestern Christian Baptist Football Camp on YouTube, and you'll find the Man Camp page there and on YouTube, and you can chat with us, and we will shout you out.
That is Midwest Christian Boys, not Baptist, but we are Baptist here, amen. And so appreciate that, Brother Raridan. Way to kick us off just as we finished last year.
All right, I already see the Big Boss Monaghan's mama is watching. All right, the chat is flowing now. This is not KFL. On Field 1, on both the Man Camp YouTube feed and the Man Camp Facebook feed, you will be watching Headbusters. If you want to watch the Pee-wee games, that'll be on the Man Camp Facebook page and the First Baptist Church of Dwight YouTube page. But here on Field 1, this is going to be Headbuster action. Brother Cody is going to pull up the schedule and give you a rundown of when the different leagues will be playing. So he will let you in on that right now.
All right, as we start off, each and every day, we will start off at 8:30 in the morning with the Headbusters here. For our commentary, it will be the Headbusters on Field 1 for the whole week at 8:30. That will be a little different formation this year. Every team will be playing on the same field. We're going to split the field in half, and so one team will be starting from the 50 and going to the end zone. The other teams will be starting on the other side of the 50, going towards the end zone, just so that these Headbuster players aren't completely out of breath within 2 minutes of playtime. And so after Headbusters at 8:30, we'll then have the KFL game immediately after at 9:45. Then we'll take a break as we have chapel and lunch, and then we'll be back with y'all for the JV game at 1:45, followed by the varsity at 3:30.
It's going to definitely be a different strategy, a different level of play that we'll see with the field cut in half. You got to think about it. For many years, we've been having these Headbusters and these Pee Wee boys play on the same dimensions as a standard NFL football field. Obviously, these guys' strides aren't quite as long. These guys' legs don't move quite as far as those that play in the NFL. So in order to facilitate that and give them a more realistic experience to stimulate what it would be like if they were playing on an NFL field, we've cut the field in half, kind of proportionate down to the size of the players. And once again, that'll create a huge difference in the strategy of the coaches. And I'm excited to see what happens here. And I'm glad that you are with us. Make sure that you share this stream. Tell everybody what's going on. And, yes, Miss Kristen, I answered that question. It is not KFL. They'll be playing a little later. And your boy Smitty also is helping us out by telling us that this is the Pee Wee and Headbusters hour. And Pee Wee is on field 2. That is on the First Baptist Church Dwight feed and the Man Camp Facebook page. And right here on the Man Camp YouTube channel on field 1, we have the Headbusters. Headbusters, as the teams are getting ready for play. The Red Raptors are excited and ready for action here in the first game of the 2025 Man Camp season.
All right, and we are just about ready to get underway. The Zebra team has taken the field. The balls are in their position. They will start on the 20-yard line of each side of the field. And so we'll do our best to try and commentate what's going on the left side of the field and then the right side of the field. They are trying to snap the ball at different times, and so we'll be switching back and forth. And so just stay locked in. And if we make a mistake, just give us a quick correction on the comment section, and we'll be sure to fix the mistake.
That is exactly right. And hope you are as excited as we are for the action to commence. And these coaches have made their picks. They've drafted these players. They've worked with them. And all that time is over. It is now time for the action. As the players are beginning to take their fields, get to their positions, and in due time, now's the time to get the popcorn. Now's the time to get the snacks. Now's the time to put all the responsibilities you have to the side, sit down on the couch, and pay attention to the feed here. You won't want to miss 1 second of action here on the MCBFC Sports Network. We'll be back in one moment.
All right, again, just a bit of a different dynamic this year. There will be 2 games played at the same time for the Headbusters and Pee Wee division. The Pee Wees, if you are interested in watching the Pee Wee games, that is on Field 2. You can see those live streams, again, on the Midwest Facebook page, as well as the First Baptist Church of the Whites YouTube page is where you can find the Pee Wee game on YouTube. But stay locked in here. As we can see, the toss has been thing on the right side of the field, and we're getting ready to get things underway. The Red Raptors start with the ball.
The ball has been snapped. It is a end-around handoff. Trying to make some headway, gets slightly past the line of scrimmage, and is tackled. A small gain appears to be on the play. And in the comments, we already have Brother Netterville giving a shout-out to the best beverage in his mind. That is none other than Big Red. If you have drinking Big Red before, make sure you let us know in the comment section, because it is unlike any other beverage out there. And Brother Netterville has let us know that maybe he's cheering for Big Red, the team, or maybe he's just cheering for Big Red, the drink. We don't know, but either way, it is 2nd down and 12 for the Red Raptors.
Just a short break as we're trying to figure out some clock issues. Looks like we're getting that going. The clock is running. But bear with us. Again, we might not be able to call out players as much as we normally would because of how many games. The snap, 71 has it in the backfield. He's got some room to the left side. He's trying to get to the edge. He's taken down by 0 on the Black Knights. Good tackle there, stopping a big play, what could have been a big play. But bear with us. Again, we have the rosters, but again, we're commentating 2 games, and so
a good run there by Jace Gomez, able to take things quite a ways down the field, getting the first down. But if you want to keep up with the rosters the same way that we do, go ahead and go to the Man Camp app and download that. Go to your Play Store, whether it's Google or Android or Apple, and download the Man Camp app. All the rosters are there with the names of the young men and their numbers, and it is going to help you out quite a bit. We have a snap about to take place. Red takes the snap, looks to hand it off, and does just that. Number 1 hits the hole. He's trying to get to the end zone. He gets a stiff arm. They're wrapping him up, and they take him down. What do we have? It looks like a fumble. The call on the field has not been decided yet. It looks like he is down by contact. No fumble. And a run by Benjamin Ruiz.
That is a fumble, but it was also recovered by the offense. Brother Reardon is trying to get locked in this morning. He hasn't had his coffee yet, but that sort of thing. All right, back to the blue team. Blue Bulldogs versus the Green Gators.
That is right. Green Gators start with the ball on the 30-yard line, headed towards their own end zone. In the shotgun. Ball is snapped, looking to pass. Going back into his own end zone. Trying to avoid a safety, able to avoid defenders, and he got the ball. Number 25 with nobody in front of him. Running, and he is taken down on the 5-yard line with only 5 yards to go to the end zone, and a dynamic start for the Green Gators. Right out of the gates with a pass completed. It went from becoming a safety in the end zone to a pass completed and only 5 yards to go for 6 points for the Green Gators.
All right, back to the other side. Red snaps the ball. It's a handoff to 57 trying to get in. It's a touchdown!
And we have ourselves our very first touchdown for the Red Raptors. Put those points on the scoreboard. Congratulations to the Red Raptors for striking first. Now, one of the rule changes that will be made is there will be no field goals for these Headbuster leagues. They will get a chance to score another point by running a play on the 2-yard line.
All right, we're both teams are snapping the ball at the same time, and so we'll try and call the play. We'll focus in on the Green Gators. They're on the 5-yard line, looking to get in the end zone. The snaps in the gun. 37 takes it. He tries to get the edge. He does get the edge. It's an wide open touchdown.
And the action has begun. Notice what happens when the field's cut in half. these guys are able to take advantage, and both the Green Gators on one side and the Red Raptors on the other field have both scored a touchdown. Just a quick shout out to our coaches for the Green Headbusters. We have the Schwarga Trio, the trio of Schwarga brothers, along with Nathan Walton. For the Red Headbusters, we have on the other field Ben Jordan, missionary Ben Jordan, Daniel Hudson, and AJ Nichols. Against the Green, we have the Blue Headbuster coaches Steve Kavanaugh and Martin Montgomery. And then the Black Headbuster coaches, we have Brother Dijak and his assistants.
It's a handoff. It's stuffed in the backfield. Number 3 gets met behind the line immediately.
One of the things that you'll notice with these Headbusters and Pee Wee games is that the coaches are allowed to be on the field. We are trying to teach these men the game of football. And having just been drafted yesterday, the amount of practice that they've had as a unit is very minimal. So the coaches are allowed to be on the field at this level to help these young men understand the rules, but they are not a part of the action once the ball is snapped at all.
QB under center, takes a snap, hands off, he finds a gap, gives a stiff arm, makes a good play, gets about 4 yards on the play. Again, if you are wondering what is going on with the Red Raptors and the Black Knights, we are having some camera difficulties. Camera 2 is currently down, and we are quickly working on that to get that sorted out. Again, shout out to the media team. They have been working hard behind the scenes.
They're still lining up, trying to get their extra. The black team now has possession of the ball, and they just took their first snap, looking to make a run and hit in the backfield. But the runner was able to escape, and he gets past the line of scrimmage for a solid gain, while on the blue and green field, we have another stop at the line of scrimmage. Green is making their presence known. After finding a gap and able to hit the hole on that first play, Green really solidified themselves and knocked them out. And that looks like it was a turnover on downs. So they are switching sides of the field. Once again, each team is going to begin 30 yards away from their end zone. So Green will get the ball on the 10-yard line with the goal of getting to the 40-yard line. Now having the lead of 7-0 with 7 minutes and 8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It'll be first down with the ball on the 10, headed towards the 40. For the black team, they just did a snap, and their runner went to the right side, got a few yards, and was tackled. And a solid wrap-up there by the red team.
All right, Green's back at the line. They're taking back over on offense after they got a step on defense. Number 82 is in the backfield of the QB. He takes it out of the gun. He's looking to break some tackles. He's trying to make something out of nothing, and he ends up getting a play for about a yard. 82 on the Green team.
We see a shout-out in the comments to the man on black who just had a run, number 3, for the Headbusters. Congratulations to him. That was none other than the one, the only, number 3. Another snap by the black as the runner gets smacked hard by one of the red defenders. Number 1 for red gets a nice hit on the running back for black. And I have not been called yet whether that was a successful 4th down conversion or not. But it is believed to have been a turnover on down. So red team will get the ball
snap,
once
hands
again.
it off. And he's met at the line for a gain of 1 yard. David Reed is the QB for the Green Gators. And if you think we're struggling, it's because we are struggling. And so please bear with us. We're trying to work this out. We will improve as the week goes on.
That is exactly right. We are so thankful that you would join us. We have hundreds of thousands of viewers watching right now, I assume. I've not looked at the total, but it's got to be up over 500,000 people watching. Thank you for each and every one of you. We are back and forth, zipping around the field for the action as Green takes the snap in the shotgun. The quarterback's able to hit a hole, gets past the linebackers. They wrap him up. Forward progress has stopped after a solid 7 to 8 yard gain there. What a run by the Green quarterback.
David Reed.
And then Red's able to get a successful snap, but is smacked in the backfield for a loss on the play.
Back on the Green side, it is 4th down, and they are going for it. I think it's 4th and 2.
That is exactly right, Brother Cody. He is on it as far as the commentary goes. They hustle up to the line, ready to snap it at a moment's notice. Looking to go shotgun with 2 running backs on either side. Takes the snap, looks to get it up the middle, does just that, is able to get the line to gain before being taken down. That is a first down for the Green Gators.
Back on the right side. They have a run to the outside, and eventually
successful run for the red team, but Black's able to stop him before the line to gain.
All right, Blues at the line now.
Under center.
Oh, it was a turnover actually on downs.
Sure was. They adjusted the line, and he was down before the crossing of the line. As Blue takes over, gets a solid 6 yard gain on a quarterback run. It is the end of the first quarter for the red and the black team as Red leads with 6-0. And over on the blue and green field, we have the Blue Bulldogs against the Green Gators. Under center is number 3 for the Blue Bulldogs. Takes a snap, gives a pitch to number 50, who tries to get to the outside, and he does just yet. He's able to get the first down, and he is down at the 5 yard line.
Hezekiah Hillary is the QB for the Blue. And so they just got a first down. And so they have 6 yards to get the touchdown. Hezekiah Hillary is number 3.
And the man that made that run was none other than number 50, Micah Allen, able to get the first down. And they are looking to get the last 6 yards they need, about 5.5, 6 yards they need to get that ball in the end zone and bring this game from a score of 7-0 to a score of 6-7.
Hezekiah under center. Clean snap. Oh,
fumble
botched
risky.
handoff, but he able to get back on top of it.
Botch snap there is correct, but jumping on top of it was Cooper Hall. The handoff was unsuccessful, but Cooper Hall able to maintain possession, losing a down a little bit of yardage there as blue and green are looking to line up once again as we are back to the second quarter here for red versus black. 10-minute quarters here for the Headbuster Leagues. Black takes a snap.
Hezekiah Hillary under center, takes a snap, hands it off to Mr. Hall. He pushes for a few yards. It's 3rd and 2.
It is a 3rd down and about less than 2 yards to go for the Blue Bulldogs, looking to push the ball into the end zone and get a tie game here as they do that snap, but the quarterback trips He is down. The whistles have been blown in. It's going to be a 4th and goal for the Blue Bulldogs as the Green Gators are taking a stand here at the goal line.
Yep, 4th and goal with a loss of a yard there. Can the Blue Bulldogs punch it in?
Bark, 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 bark. Less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. It is 4th down. Are they going to punt it? No way, Jose. They're going to try and punch this in from the 4-yard line now after that 2-yard loss. But the Green Gator coaches are doing everything they can to try and prevent this score. Coach Montgomery lets them know what it is that they need to do.
All right.
It is 4th down. They get the snap. Oh, but it's a fumble, and it is recovered by the Green Gators. Turnover on downs, fumble recovery by the Green Gators on one field, and on the other field we have a red team that is trying everything it can to get some yardage, struggling to do so. Successful for the Green Gators, coming up short for the Blue Bulldogs. And for the Red Raptors, just trying to do everything they can with a 4th and 17 to go. Still says first quarter for the red and black.
Hey, just use 2 different accents. So when you're in the other accent, they know you're on that.
Bro, this is tough.
Number 37 for the Red Raptors is lined up in the backfield. It looks like it was an attempted handoff, but number 9, the QB there on the Red Raptors slipped up. And so that's a loss of yards. And a turnover.
And on the other
downs.
side of the field, the Blue Bulldogs just intercepted the Green Gators and returned it for a touchdown. That is the call on the field. We have a pick 6. And just like that, after getting stopped at the goal line, they say, you know what? Our offense didn't work, but our defense is going to come through and brings it within an extra point of tying up the score for the Blue Bulldogs. Bark, bark, bark.
Wow, 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 kapow. Chuck that to the house.
Bidet.
Great defense there from the Blue Bulldogs. Way to come up big for your team.
Maybe that's going to be the Blue Bulldogs strategy, is to not play offense, just get touchdowns on defense. Definitely a bold one, but let's see what happens.
Number 7 on the Black Knights has it. He's got the edge. And it is whistled dead. No, it's a touch.
It is not a touchdown. Thank you, Brother Cody, for that little fake out there. They do huddles on the field and juking people out on the field. We do it here in the booth. He seems to have stepped out of bounds, but did get the line to gain. We have a first down. And then for the Blue Bulldogs, what just happened over there, Brother Cody?
Another touchdown. I don't know what's going on here. Folks, help us.
Brother Cody,
We're
that
struggling.
was a touchdown, but in the form of an extra point. So now the score is 8-7, taking the lead. 8-7.
I don't know what's going on, bro.
I see a shout out to the Blue number 9, Nathan Kavanaugh, and number 97, Jedediah Morrow. If I said that last name incorrectly, Miss Esther, please help me out. You want the roster with the names of the kid on each teams? Now that we have at the end of a quarter, we will go through every kid on Green Gators in the Headbuster level. If you're wondering who is on the Green Gators Headbusters, we have number 7, Caleb Dover, number 11, Micah Brown, number 15, Tyler Bishia, number 19, William Johnson.
And that's a touchdown, Brother Reardon. As you're talking, the game's still playing, and it's a touchdown.
Congratulations to the Black Knights with a touchdown.
Or was that the 2-point? It might have been the 2-point convert. We are just as confused as you folks.
Going back to the Green Gators, we have number 36, Drew Walton, number 37, Ranilo Tan, number 47, Gideon Flauter, number 77, Kaz McCombs, the coolest name in the camp, number 81, Jay Sexton, number 82, David Reed, number 83, Kanan Marasco, number 87, Joseph Langham, number 97, Jaden Gomez. And for the red team, we have a snap. now having possession after giving up the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, trying to get somewhere, but is smacked in the backfield. But trying to break away is doing his very best and eventually taken down. But what an effort there by the runner for the red team. Number 1 for the red Headbusters, none other than you know him by none other name than Benjamin Ruiz.
Again, if you're kind of confused as what's going on, both teams are playing at the same time. Headbusters on field 1, Pee-wees on field 2. But the next game will go back to the normal format where there will be a game on each field in the same division. All right, Green takes the snap, goes through the middle, and he's tackled for about a gain of 3 yards. That brings up 2nd down.
2nd down indeed. A solid run there, trying to get past the line to gain, and did just that. Not by much, though, so it's still going to be a 2nd and long for the Green Gators. Yeah. Facing off against the Green Gators.
All right, and we're back to the red Raptors versus the Black Knights.
Shink, shink, shink.
Looks like number 71 is under center. The snap, it's clean. A little bit of confusion in the backfield. Seems like the runners got kind of mixed up as far as what was going on.
And now we're back to the Blue Bulldogs facing off against the Green Gators. Did Green Gators get the snap? Look to hand it off. He runs to the left side, avoids a tackle, avoids another tackle, trying to get to the edge, avoids a 3rd tackle. No, he does not. He is taken down in the backfield by number 3 for the Blue Bulldogs. You know him as none other than Hezekiah Hillary.
That
with a tackle in the backfield.
Came close to face mask there, but the referee, the Zebra team, said that it was clean. Shout out to the Zebra team. They do a good job. All right, the red is back on it. Handoff, number 1. The cameraman's confused. There was a fake. But
it ends up being a tackle right at the line of scrimmage. A fake handoff, even faked out us and the camera crew as number 9, Carson Morosco, is taken down. Green Gators looking to get past the line of gain once again. 2nd and 10 for them. Gets the ball, runs to the right side, and is smacked in the backfield, but we do have a flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Holding.
We have
going back.
Holding on the Green Gators. Pushing that ball back. It'll be a repeat 3rd down for the Green Gators, and they're going to have to be moving back. But for the Red Raptors, they have a handoff to number 1 going to the right side, trying to get it to the edge. He just does that. He gets to the corner, and that is a touchdown for the Red Raptors. The Red Raptors able to get the ball into the end zone. The celebration is not there. It makes you wonder, was there a flag on the play? No, there was not. The scoreboard says it is 12-8.
Again, our apologies. We are having some camera issues with camera number 2, and so the reason we are having different angles and we weren't showing a game for a long time is because we're still trying to figure out camera 2 that went off. But we are back. Somewhere.
We are going to show the 2-point conversion here for the Red Raptors as they try and make this a 14-8 game after that successful run by Benjamin Ruiz into the end zone. We have the snap. Oh, it's blown up in the backfield, but they get it to Benjamin somehow, some way. He's pushing the pile, not able to get to the end zone. It is going to stay 12-8 as we flip over to the Green Gators against the Blue Bulldogs. Suspicious handoff, but Brock getting through a couple of tackles is number 50 for the Blue Bulldogs, able to get past the line to gain, get a couple of yards. A solid run there by the Blue Bulldogs. Micah Allen with the run there, making it 2nd down and about 4 to go. With 6 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the quarter before halftime. Coach Montgomery instructing his young men on what it is that they're going to be doing next. Explaining the play. All right, under center. As we flip back over to Black. About to snap the ball. Number 7 for Black. Takes a snap, but now we flip back over to blue versus green because we have a solid run, a broken tackle, a spin move. He's taken out of bounds after a long run, and then we have another play by Black. Number 7's able to get to the sidelines and tightrope down the field for another long gain. For the cameras, is it possible just to show one play at a time? We're just gonna call whatever's on the screen. But if there's a play going on, we might as well just keep it on that play and then cut to until it's over and then cut to another play. Blue Bulldogs line up once again after that dynamic run. It is 1st and goal. The snap. The quarterback looks to run it himself, tries to get to the edge. He is met and knocked out of bounds after about a 3-yard gain. Brother Cody, what a smack as you tell us what's going on with the Black Knights.
Yes, and I will tell you exactly what's going on after I figure out what's going on. He just tossed the ball. The play is blown dead. Correction on the Blue Bulldogs. That was a gain of 0 yards. 2nd down, no gain on the field. There was not 3 yards. Brother Andrew said it was 3 yards. Just need to correct him and help him to realize that it was a gain of 0 yards. 2nd down for the Blue Bulldogs.
Lining up 2nd and goal.
Hezekiah under center. Takes the snap. It's a handoff to Hall. He gets through a gap, and that is none other than a touchdown.
Touchdown number 2 for your Blue Bulldogs as they are able to punch it in for the score. Congratulations to Hezekiah with the handoff and Mr. Hall running it into the end zone for a bark touchdown.
Hall, I'll make you fall. Touchdown.
Got to update the scoreboard for the Bulldogs.
2-point try. Hezekiah takes snap, hands it off. Number 25 gets the edge, and that is a 2-point conversion.
Bark for the Bulldogs as they bark their way into the end zone. That will make it 16-8 for the Headbusters. Bulldogs versus Gators score.
And again, we do apologize if you are a little confused as to what is going on. We are trying a new format for the betterment of the players. So we understand that the viewing might not be as well as it has been previous years, but the coaches and the players do enjoy this format. Back.
Number 7 for the Black keeps it after the snap, is able to get to the second level, and is walloped by number 1 for the Red Raptors. Able to get a little bit of a yardage gain there before he is taken down. What I'm seeing from these young men, even though we're whipping back and forth from action to action, is, man, these young men are determined. I think that amount of practice that we have increased for them has translated onto the field, and the shortening of the field has given these guys new life.
All right, Green Gators take over. QB is under center. Nope, he's in the gun. He takes the snap. It's a good snap. He gets a hole, and he gains about 1 yard on the play.
Solid 1-yard gain there. And the O-line's trying to make holes for these young men. The defensive line's trying to clog them up. And those linebackers are keeping their eyes on the ball at all times. Wherever that ball goes, they want to sprint towards it. They did a good job there stopping that run. Comment down below who it is that you're rooting for. We'll give them shout-outs in the comments section down below. I see shout-outs to Ben. I see shout-outs to Mr. Ruiz. I see shout-outs to Tony. And give us a last name there on Tony, and we'll tell you exactly if he's playing or not. As the quarterback takes the run and is stopped in the backfield. It is going to be a 3rd and long for the Green Gators.
Someone asked if we can explain the change in the broadcasting this year. We will try and do that. Again, we are changing the formatting as far as broadcasting because the coaches have made a decision that it would be better for the players to play on a shorter field for both the Pee Wee and Headbuster divisions. And so we have 2 games going on at the same time. And we are trying to broadcast both of those for you. So bear with us as we work out these bugs and try and get these things fixed for you.
All 4 Headbuster teams are on one field playing at the same time. 2 teams get from the 50-yard line to one end zone. The other team gets from their 50-yard line to the other end zone. As 2 games being played on half a field at the same time. And what do you have? You got the Green Gators taking the snap. The quarterback looks to get to the outside and is taken down once again. The Blue Bulldogs making their presence known in the backfield, setting up residence as they try to make this a 4th down where they can get the ball back for the Green Gators. It is going to be a 4th and long. We appreciate you folks joining us. Shout out to Jackson, number 27 on the Knights. Shing, shing, shing. Those are sword sounds if you couldn't figure it out. The Knights making their presence known, trying to come back against the Red Raptors. Rawr. This is a shout out to Miss Kim Gomez. We appreciate you watching us. This is all for your viewership pleasure. Those of you that are on the chat, it looks like we have over 500,000 viewers at the moment. And thank you for your patience as we are trying to show 2 games at the same time.
Green decided to punt, and so Blue Bulldogs are back on the ball. The snap, it's a handoff to number 50. He's trying to get to the edge.
Woo!
He's breaking tackles, carrying people on his back, and that's a good run for a gain of 5 yards. 2nd down and 5.
The scoreboard for the red and the black and
Again, let me just remind you that these changes are only for the Headbusters and the Pee Wee games. The handoff to 50, he's trying to find a hole, and he gains a 1st down. But these changes are only for Pee Wee and Headbusters divisions. As we get into our next matchups, the KFL games, those will go back to how we have been for the last few years, where there will be 2 games going on, and the whole field will be being used for that game.
That is exactly right. 1 game will be being played per field. So instead of having 4 teams on one field, it'll just be your standard 2 teams on one field. But for now, the Blue Bulldogs have gotten a 1st down with the lead. And once again, a shout out to our Zebra crew for the great job that they do, keeping control of the game, making sure these young men learn the rules. And that's part of man camp here, is learning that you can't just break rules and get away with it. Part of that you learn on the field. When you hold, it gets called out. When you're offsides, it gets called out. All part of man camp here at Dwight, Illinois.
The Bulldogs back on the ball. The snaps from under center. It's a handoff to number 25. He's breaking tackles. He's getting to the edge. Does he have the breakaway speed? Yes, he does.
Woo!
Touchdown! Number 25 on the Blue Bulldogs. That is Cooper Hall.
Congratulations to the Bulldogs as they extend their lead over the Green Gators. As the Bulldogs punch it in, it is 23-8. They get a chance for another point here. Bark, bark, bark.
Cooper Hall, he did not fall, but he got into the end zone. Touchdown.
Comment down below what team you're cheering for. Give us a name of a player. Give us that full name so we can give them a proper shout-out. As over on the black and red, we have another stuffed run. Man, it has been a grind for these running backs as they are just getting walloped by the defensive linemen on the other side. We are switching back and forth from action to action. Right now, as you can see, we're focused on the black and red team.
It would be.
Now we have the snap for the 2-point conversion. Hands it off to number 50. Breaks the tackle. Moves left. Moves right. Gets in. Did he get it? Yes, he did. The 2-point conversion is, say it with me, successful. Shout out to Austin Ensley, number 25 for the Red Raptors. That's what a raptor sounds like.
Rawr.
That's what a very wimpy raptor sounds like.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, so turnover, change of possession. Not a turnover, change of possession. The Green Gators, can they answer? They have not been able to answer for the last 2 possessions. But can they answer now? They are getting to the line. The coaches are saying what needs to be done. And so let's see what they can draw up here.
Solid run that we just saw on the other field.
Snap, 37 has it, and he is met immediately in the backfield. That is a loss of 2 yards. It will be 2nd down and 12.
But something's wrong with camera 1. On the live stream, it's showing just a black screen. Mayday, mayday. Apologize for the technical difficulties as we're working some things out. But luckily, you can see 1/10 of the field. So if there's any action at the bottom of your screen, we will report it. What you can see on your screen is number 51 scratching his leg down there with the green. Okay, we're back. We have the full screen back. We are happy to be back with you all.
All right, QB in the gun, the snap. He's got it. He's got a hole. He breaks a tackle.
Choo!
He's trying to break another one, and that is a good play. He got the 1st down. He made a run for 13 yards. It will be 1st down.
1st down is correct, as we got a couple more shout-outs. If you want us to shout you out, make sure you do it on the YouTube feed. Facebook, we are not able to read your comments, so go over to YouTube. Let's get that chat blowing up. Let's give a shout-out to Hezekiah Hillary and Wheatley Groom. Wheatley Groom, that sounds like a cereal.
Black, understand the snap. It's handed off to 3. He's met immediately in the backfield, and that is a good tackle there by the Red Raptors, number 80.
Silas Dowell for number Blues, 65. You're getting shout-outs from your family, as well as Tony Johnson, number 14. And then we got a Let's Go Gators. We got a party emoji. We got a football, a green heart, and a Gator emoji. My goodness, doing the most is Kate Dover, shouting out number 7, Caleb Dover. Katie Dover. And then we have number 0, Grant Woodward, and number 21, Ben Rowe on the Red Raptors, along with number 8, Ben Dover. A lot of shout-outs. Keep them coming. And if you're saying, how do these folks know the names and the numbers of these players? Well, that's because they most likely have downloaded the Man Camp app. Make sure you download the Man Camp app. It has got the complete rosters for every team, every league. It's got the schedules. It's got everything you need to know about Man Camp, along with so much more information.
Under 7, under center. Snap, it's clean. There's, again, confusion in the backfield, but he's trying to make something out of it. He gets to the edge. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Number 7, touchdown. Way to make a play out of nothing. He was completely stuffed, and then he said, no, I'm not. I'll get to the edge, and I'll get a touchdown.
What a, if you're still wondering about the changes, once again, if you're new to the stream, they have cut the field in half. And 2 teams are playing on one half of a field, 2 teams are playing on the other half of the field, and that has increased the scoring exponentially. These young folks don't have the same strides as the NFL players, so they're not playing on the same field as NFL players. They're playing on Headbuster fields. We're trying to get touchdowns on half a field, and it has improved the level of play. You're seeing a score of 28-3 on one field. You're seeing a score of 12-14 on the other field. And once again, shout out to Brother Mike McCurry and those in charge for making these changes. It has increased the level of play exponentially. Brother Cody, what's going on with the green team?
Takes the snap, 82 looking to throw. He does throw. And that is...
It is incomplete.
Incomplete.
A pass breakup by Mr. Hall, number 25 of the blue team. Coaches are looking on with anticipation in the huddles with some of their young men, telling them what it is that they need to know to be successful. Another play. The black and red, the Black Knights are trudging along slowly, meticulously making their way down the field with a
They are slowly and meticulously making their way down to the 2-point try.
shabushka.
But we have action back on the Bulldog side, and they try to push, and they get nothing, stuffed way behind the line for a loss of 30 yards. That brings up 4th down.
4th down is correct, but we are back to the black versus the red as the red takes a snap, looking to make their presence known. They give it to number 1, who goes to the right side. He does hit the edge, breaks a tackle or two, and is wrapped up after a solid gain. A great run there by number 1 for the Red Raptors as they are trying to answer the response after the solid possession by the Black Knights. Shing, shing, shing. Shout out to number 47, Gavin Houston. Let's go, Black Knights. Put a shing shing in the comments if you want to do the sword emoji yourself. Good teamwork, says Susan Warren. That is exactly right.
The snap under center, good handoff, 37 up the middle. Power run, breaks the tackle, still on his feet. Great running, good center of gravity, keeping his balance for a gain of about 5 yards. Way to make something out of nothing.
It's one thing for the O-line to make a hole, which that they did, but it's another thing for the running back to make a play himself, shrugging off the defender and getting a solid gain. Shout-outs to Roscoe Wagner and for the Green Gator, number 23, Aaron Alexander, 49 for the Knights. And we have a halftime over on the blue and green field, so we are solely focused on the Black Knights versus the Red Raptors.
If you are currently looking for the Pee Wee games, they are only on the YouTube channel. If you want Pee Wee games, they're on YouTube channels. The snap, the handoff, number 1 trying to get to the edge, cuts back inside, but he is wrapped up.
Are they going to grant him the first down? That is yet to be decided. As of now, it appears that he did get the first down. Pee Wee games, as were just mentioned, are on the YouTube channel of First Baptist Church Dwight. If you're looking for Pee Wee, you are in the wrong place. Jennifer Woodward says, "Go Red Raptors," and gives us a huge red emoji there. Thank you for that. Number 0, Grant Woodward, "Go Raptors." Thank you, folks. The numbers are climbing. Continue to share this stream. Share it to your friends. Share it to your enemies. Share it to your neighbors. Share it to the person behind you in traffic. Make sure that everybody knows.
71 under center.
That number 7 is about to get
Takes
the
the
snap.
Hands it off to number 1. He's trying to cut back through the middle, but he is immediately met. Did he get back to the line? I don't think so. That's a loss of a yard.
They did get the first down, but they did lose some yardage there.
That brings up 2nd down. That was the first down play, and now it is 2nd down.
Correctamundo hermano. You can see the coaches in the huddle trying to explain to the young men what it is that they need to do at this level. Both Pee Wee and Headbusters, the coaches are allowed to be on the field in the huddle, directing these young men. Many of these young men are new to football, but once they break the huddle, the coaches, once the ball is snapped, they back off, and it is up to the young men to make something happen once the ball is snapped. As once
Looks
again,
like
number
we have
8.
a change of QB. Number 8's in the backfield now. Oh, he
Takes the handoff and keeps it himself. He's running. He gets past the 2nd level, trying to be taken down, and is number 7, tackles number 8, Shabadabade.
That's number 9, not number 8. Brother Reardon is working on getting some glasses.
Yes, sir, Bob. It is tough to count when you don't use your fingers and your toes. The scoreboard on the live stream is wrong for the. Never mind. For the Red Raptors and Black Knights, it says there's 2. Yeah, it's 328. The score is also wrong. The score is also wrong. The downage is also wrong. It's all wrong.
All right, here we go. Snap under 771 takes it, hands it off to 1, and they read that play like a buck.
They sure did. You love to see the aggression by the Black Knights making their presence known, but you also love to see the persistence of the red quarterback trying to make something happen. What a solid play. We will quickly resume action for the Green Gators and the Blue Bulldogs. We are back to action for both teams. Once again, now we have 4 teams all playing on the same field at the same time. This is unlike anything you've ever seen here at football camp. You can see Brother Dijak there. Now you see Brother Marty Montgomery giving his guys the instruction they need to bring the ball down the field as they are on offense. We have under center, number 3. Got one running back in the backfield. It's a tight formation. He brings it out to the outside, trying to make something happen. A solid stiff arm. He gets to the edge, and he is pushed out of bounds. But, man, what a solid play, able to advance the ball. And we have ourselves a first down for the Blue Bulldogs.
Great running by Hezekiah. Faked the handoff to Hall, kept it himself, got to the edge, and made a great play on the outside.
Yes, yes, yes. Where is the Pee Wee games, says Miss Debbie. You'll need to go to the First Baptist Church of Dwight, Illinois' YouTube channel to watch the Pee Wee games. That is on field 2. And also, we want to give a shout-out once again to Grant Woodard. I remember that from last year. It's not Woodward, it's Woodard. And Ben Rowe, number 21. Also, number 77, Kaz McCombs. Go Kaz.
All right, Hezekiah back at the line. He's under center. He calls his play. It's ball is snapped. Clean handoff. He hands it off to number 50 in the backfield. No! Great defensive play by number 36 on the defense. That is a loss of 6 yards.
He said, knock, knock, who's there? I'm there. And he stopped him in the backfield. Shabapow.
I'm sure that's exactly what he said.
Over on the other field, you have a solid run by number 77 for the Black Knights. Shing, shing. I have no idea what's going on. And you can see Brother Marty Montgomery instructing his young men, and there it is. Brother Dijak towering above those young Headbusters. A former football player himself, and now we're back. Brother Cody, tell us what's happening for the
Hezekiah
Blue
takes
Bulldogs.
a snap. He hands it off to number 25. That's Hall looking to get to the edge side, cuts it back on the inside, looking to make something out of nothing. He does make a lot out of nothing. He's got the edge, making tackles down the sideline. Great play by none other than Cooper Hall. First down.
Bark, bark for the Bulldogs as they
And number 7 now on the left side takes it to the edge. He's looking for some room. Did he step out? He did.
What a solid run, back-to-back, one by the Blue Bulldogs, the other one by the Black Knights. And both teams have a first and goal, looking to punch their ticket into a little place I like to call the end zone.
That's what everybody calls it.
Yes. A minute left to go in the third quarter on one field.
Blue comes out of the huddle. Hezekiah back under center. Seems as though they like him under center. There have been some clean snaps. He takes a good snap. He's looking for something. Power run up the middle. Gets a gain of about 5 yards. It'll be second down and goal.
As we go back to the other field, we have the Black Knights looking for a touchdown. First and goal for these young men looking to take the lead. 18-4. They trail by 4. A score will give them sole possession of the lead. as they look to go under center with the I formation, number 7.
Handoff number 3 up the middle.
As it's not on your feed right now, but they pushed the pile forward. Did they get into the end zone? It looks like they are short, but we will toss it back to the Blue Bulldogs, looking to do the same thing and get into the end zone.
Hezekiah under center, snaps clean. He hands it off to number 50, looking to get to the left side. He's got a lot of running to get there. Does he have the speed? Yes, he does. Gets to the pylon. Touchdown!
What a solid run. Started to go backwards. You wondered if that was the right play, but he was able to get to the edge. Speed won on that play, and into the end zone goes number 50. You know him. I know him. We all know him as none other than Mr.
Micah Allen.
Way to go. Put in the comments, oh, way to go, Micah.
Took us forever to find. I was stuck. Way to go. You know him, but we don't know. We don't know. It took you too long to remember him.
That brings the score to 29-8. Looking to add insult to injury with an extra point attempt here. Gets the snap.
Gets a push from Hall, trying to get in. He does get in.
We have a successful extra point there. That's going to bring it 31-8. As on the other field, we have an end of the quarter. And defenses coming onto the field as offenses come onto the field for their respective teams. Go Hezekiah, says Shannon Hillary in the chat. Go Kaz, says Chris P.
Back to the Raptors and the Knights. This game is a nail-biter. It's a one-score game, and so let's see if the Knights can punch this in. They're on the 2-yard line.
We have a Go Jaden Gomez, Gators by Jason Gomez in the chat. Continue to let us know who you're rooting for. All right, we have a goal line situation, as was just mentioned by Brother Cody, for the Raptors and the Knights. Comment down below, even if it's not your team playing, comment down below. Are the Red Raptors going to punch this in, or are the Knights going to punch this in, or are the Red Raptors going to thwart their plans on the goal line to start the fourth quarter?
We shall see. We shall see. All right, number 7. Number 7 under center, takes a snap, hands it back, pitches it back to number 3, and he's immediately stuffed in the backfield. That is a loss of about 5 yards. It is now a longer situation than they wanted to be in here on 3rd down and goal.
That is exactly right. On the other field, we had an incomplete pass, but we're sticking to the action that is closest to the end zone, and that is the Black Knights trying. They are a methodical team. They're not into the big plays as of yet, but they have found themselves close to the goal line. 3rd down. It looks like about just over less than 5 yards to go. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Put it in the comments. I see a come on defense. I see go Bulldogs. I see go Jace Gomez. So we got Jaden and Jace. We got a Gator. We got a Raptor.
All right, can the Black Knights on 3rd and goal with 6 yards to go, can they book their ticket to the promised land and take the lead in this tight score? The snap, he keeps it, and he's immediately stuffed in the backfield. Great play on defense by 8-0. He can be a hero as we switch over to the other game, and there's a good stop there by the defense. And so we shall see what's going to happen.
All right, yes, Miss McCombs. It has been posted. The blue varsity rosters are uploaded. And from Jennifer Raptors, we have a Go Raptors. And that is exactly right.
Black Knights, it's 4th down and goal. They've got to go. It's only 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter. We do have a running clock in these divisions, and so no doubt they're going to go for it. It is 4th and about 7 yards. Can they, Black Knights, punch it in?
Are they going to punch it in? Put it in the comments down below. This is, once again, this has just been a ground and pound offense. He takes the snap. He looks to go to the outside. He hits the edge. Can he get to the end zone? Yes, he does. And it is none other than a number 7 Black Knight touchdown. And with that, it does not appear there are any flags on the field. That is a lead taken by the Knights. I don't know about you, but I've never seen a Knight grab a touchdown from a Raptor like that before. But number 7, the one who scored the touchdown, the one who hit the edge. And over on the blue field, we have another run trying to get to the end zone is the Blue Bulldogs once again.
Number 7 on the Black Knights who scored the touchdown, that is Wheatley Groom.
Say it with me, Wheatley Groom.
Grab your brooms for grooms.
Sweepa, sweepa. Once again, your Blue Bulldogs have made themselves a presence. They are inches away from scoring yet another touchdown as the Swarga crew is trying to motivate his young men on defense to not let this happen. Brother Steve Cavanaugh, Marty Montgomery, this is a point in the game where you might be trying some unique things. You've got the lead. You've got a comfortable position as they start off in shotgun. No, sir, we have Cooper Hall under center.
Tush push. Can he get in? There's a flag on the play. Get your Tide Pods, folks, because we've got a
laundry
flag.
It has been a pretty clean game for both of these groups. Not many flags thrown. These guys are learning the rules and doing a good job of it. Coaches have implemented that into these young men. As we got a lot of action close to the goal line here on both sides of the field. As the Red Raptors are going to look to respond. They're close to their own goal line. They're close to their own goal line, trying to make their way down the field and reclaim the lead. You ever seen a dinosaur raptor grab a touchdown from a Knight? Keep watching, and you just might. Go Bulldogs, says Serafina Rose. Go Bulldogs, bark.
Can the Red Raptors respond, Brother Reardon?
I believe they can. They've been able to put up some points. Unlike the Black Knights, they are a little bit more judging by the big play ability, and they've been able to score points. Are they able to reclaim the lead? We have yet to see.
All right, the Red Raptors are at the line. The snap is taken, and it's a botched snap, but they are able to recover. Good defensive play there on the first down. We don't have a decision yet. We still don't know who has the ball. Did the Knights come up with it? Okay, so it looks as though the Raptors kept possession of the ball. That brings up second down and long. Raptors are back at the line. Number 71 is under center. Takes the snap. Clean handoff, but he's met in the backfield by none other than number 3. Take him down. Dog pound. Great defensive play by the Knights. The Knights just got the lead, and they're telling themselves that we got to hold on.
That number 3 grabbed his sword and pierced through the offensive line, sniping himself into the backfield, able to take down that defender. What a great play by the defensive lineman. That's what you want to see if you're a coach of the Black Knights.
All right, back over to the Green Gators. Can they get something going here on offense? They started strong, but they've fallen off a little bit.
Will they be able to take? They were able to.
It's defense. Green are still on defense. It's a handoff to number 11 up the middle. Gets a play. It's a touchdown
for the Blue Bulldogs after flipping the field once the fourth quarter began. Now we are flipping our field over to the Red Raptors under center. Takes a snap, does a fake handoff, and the ball
on the
is
ground.
out. It looks to be recovered
And
by the Black Knights.
Knights stand on defense and get the turnover.
We have ourselves a Fumblerooski. Fumblerooski recovered by the Black Knights, and they pulled out their shields. They took the fire from the Raptors and said, "No, sirree, Bob. We want the ball."
At this point, with a running clock, 5 minutes left on the game clock, can the Knights see it out? They just need to strategically run some good, clean plays. Don't botch the snap. Don't fumble the handoff. Just keep the ball and see what they can do to get that clock down to 0-0 and take home the victory.
That is correct. The clocks are winding down. It still says 0-0 and third quarter for the blue and green clock on the live stream and in live action.
Back over to the Bulldogs versus the Gators. It's a first down. There was a touchdown that was scored on the last play, and so the Gators take over on offense. Can they get something going?
They for sure can. That's what they need to fight for now. They need to be able to gain some confidence going into the next game. Most likely not going to come back down 32-8 with 1 quarter to go, but can they put some things together? But meanwhile, you got the Black Knights who just was able to come up with a turnover. And are they able to punch it in and just put this game away with 4 minutes left to go? But now we have the Green Gators in the shotgun. He takes the snap, looking to run to the edge, is able to get to the edge, but are they able to meet him there? He gets a solid run, but is knocked out. It is going to be second and about 6 to go. As they just want to stack successful play after successful play is what you want to do. If you're the Green
I want to
Gators.
try and build some momentum. This game's about over. The Bulldogs seem to have this one in the bag, so the Green Gators want to get some momentum going into tomorrow. But we're back. The Knights have the ball after the turnover. Number 3 takes a snap, just runs up the middle. He's just protecting the ball, and that's a smart play there by the Knights. Just keep good possession of it for a gain of about 4 yards.
Yeah, what a solid run. That is just a tank moving through the offensive line. And did you see the hole that the offensive line made for that young man? My goodness, you could have driven a semi-trailer through that thing. But good job by the offensive line to make that hole.
Back over, and there's a run through the middle. Number 32 gets to the hole, and that is a touchdown. That's exactly what you wanted to see as a Green coach. You want to build that momentum going into tomorrow so they can take a few positives away from this today. They started the game well. They slowed down in the mid, but hey, take away all the positives you can.
That's exactly right. And I tell you what, a run like that saved a lot of time. They might made themselves a little bit of a ball game here if they can get a defensive stop. They'll be in good shape to try and overtake this big deficit that they found themselves in. But this 2-point conversion is going to be crucial. You can't leave any points on the field if you're the Green Raptors at this juncture. What's going on with the Black Knights, brother Cody?
They're at the line, and you can tell they are smartly taking every second off the clock that they can. Snap. Oh, it's fumbled.
Oh!
He falls on it. Oh, is that a turnover?
It looks like it might be the Red Raptors. Let's wait for the sign. And it is. We have ourselves a Fumblerooski. Over on the green field, it looks like a failed 2-point conversion attempt. So the score will be 14-32.
Wow, the Red Raptors able to get some momentum here. The game is still close. It's only a 1-possession game. Red Raptors did exactly what they needed to do, get a turnover. And so, can we see it? Can we see the comeback? Red Raptors back on the ball. With 2 minutes left in the game, they're trying to drive the way of the field to get a touchdown.
Oh, man, what's going to happen?
71 takes a snap. It's a handoff to number 1. He's looking for the edge. He's got the edge. Oh, he's breaking tackles.
Oh, he's still up. He's still up and finally taken down. What a run by number 1. That is what you need. If you have 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, you got to get things going, and that's how you do it. They're going to have to hustle here. They don't have a whole lot of time to waste. It is a minute, and this is a running clock situation here at this juncture. On the other field, you do see Blue taking advantage of their lead and their momentum by plowing down. They have a chance to score once again. Precious time ticking off the clock here for the Red Raptors as they are down 2 with just over a minute left. You got to wonder if there's any way they can get these plays in quicker so they have a bigger chance to take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Brother
Snap.
Cody?
He's looking to find something. They were confused on the play. That's not what you want to see. They're stuffed at the line. They need to get to the line quickly. Again, the clock is running, and they have about 20 yards to get for the touchdown.
Yes, this is going to be a close one, folks. Thank you for joining us. What a run, Raptors, we see in the chat. Go, nice job, Raptors. Nice tackle, Woodard. Raptors, a lot of Raptors love. Will they be able to get anything translated? A timeout has been taken with 40.6 left to go in your ball game.
Brother Andrew, if you are a Red coach, what are you telling your players right now? 40 seconds left. It is second down with 20 to go. What are you trying them to get here?
You just say, hey, I need 40 more seconds. I know you're tired. This is the first game. The conditioning might be lacking, but we need 40 more seconds of everything that you got, and it starts with the line. If the offensive line can protect and block, then they have a chance. But you got to tell these guys, dig deep, don't give up. 40 more seconds, and we just might be able to claim victory. With this type of situation, it doesn't take one person doing their job. It takes all 11 doing their job.
Back of the line. Let's see what the coaches draw up. It's under center. It's a handoff. They're trying to power run up the middle, and he's going. He's pushing. They need to get a timeout. The clock's still running. Timeout is taken. 30 seconds left on the game clock. It is third down and
It looks like they've awarded them a first down, so it'll be first down and goal. And they have taken advantage of this opportunity that they have. And it's going to be a close one here, folks. Excuse me, it's not going to be a first and goal. It's going to be a first and about 11 towards the end zone. Correction, folks, it is going to be first and goal. They only have about 5 yards to go before they punch this in. Are the Black Knights going to be able to keep this lead, or will they give it up to the Red Raptors? We have yet to see. The ball has been snapped. Number 1 has the ball. He is tackled short of the end zone.
Clock is running.
The clock is running. They are hustling to get him up, but I think a timeout has been called. And that should be their final timeout.
Clock is running. They need to get a snap off quickly. They need to get to the line. 14, 13, 12.
Correct.
10 seconds left. Can they get off? They do get it off. It's a power run up the middle. Does he get it? Did he get in?
He did not get in. He is short. Will they have enough time for one more play?
That is the game, folks. The Black Knights. What is going on?
There's a little bit of confusion on the field. The players aren't sure what happened, but the refs have called it. Time has run out.
The Black Knights get the stop.
Victory to the Black Knights. Put a congratulations, Knights, in the chat. The Red Raptors got down to the final yard line, unable to punch it in. Good job, Knights. Shing, 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 shing.
And we are going to switch back over here to the Green Gators and the Blue Bulldogs.
Getting the ball after a fumble recovery, get a chance to score. Number 37 is trying to hit to the edge. The Blue is in the backfield like a laser. And Cooper Hall takes him down at the knees, and he is down in the backfield.
What a change of emotions we've had over here on the other game. The Red Raptors, Black Knights. Game came down to the wire. If you can remember, the Black Knights got a turnover. The game was in their hands. They were on the 10-yard line. The game was wrapped up, and then the Red Raptors on defense forced a fumble. Got the ball back, took the ball all the way down to the 1-yard line. But unfortunately, the clock was not on their side.
Correct. A massive amount of credit goes to these young men for the attitude that they played
Snap,
with.
number 17 is looking for the edge. Good tackle by number 87 of the Blue Bulldogs.
Shout out to the coaches for the work that they did. And the Black Knights and Red Raptors matchup. Great job done by both teams. A good hustle by both teams. And they are already getting things ready on that side of the field for the KFL matchup between the Black Knights and the Red Raptors. Make sure that you don't go anywhere once this final game between the Gators and the Bulldogs is over. We have more football action right after that.
A lot of positives to take away for the Gators. They started strong, kind of took their foot off the gas pedal during the middle part of the game in the second and third quarter, but they are finishing this game well. Let's see if they can punch it in, get some momentum for the next game. 82 takes a snap, looking to throw. Oh, he's
got nothing.
Trying to make something out of nothing. He did actually a good job just to get back to where he did. But that was a botched snap. Let's see if Green can get a snap off and get some momentum going.
With limited time, they're trying to get one more play off, garner any type of momentum that they can. It looks like they just might have enough time to snap it one more time. He's getting the shotgun. Number 82 gets the ball. He looks to do a quarterback run. He gets to the outside. There's people all around him, but he cuts out of field. He is in the end zone, and that is a touchdown for the Green Raptors, number 82.
Green Gators, brother Reardon, Green Gators.
That is exactly right, Cody. I couldn't have said it any better myself because I didn't. All right, what a showing by these young men in the face of defeat. They say, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep pushing, keep clawing, keep scratching, just like a Gator does. Congratulations to the Green Gators on pushing that one into the end zone. And stacking momentum is what you want to do, especially in this first game. There's no chemistry. There's no, they just had one practice before this game. And so things can sometimes go your way, sometimes things can't. Congratulations to the Blue Bulldogs on a victory, and congratulations to the Green Gators on making it a game there at the end. And good job both to the players and the coaches and, of course, the Zebra crew.
Yes, and so make sure and stick with us. We are going to head right back into action. We have the KFL game that's going to be up next, and this is going to go back to traditional rules where it will only be one team at a time with possession. We won't have to commentate two different games going on at the same time. And so stay locked in. We have the Black Knights versus the Red Raptors here on Field 1. On Field 2, we'll have the Green Gators versus the Blue Bulldogs. If you would like to see that KFL game, the Blue Bulldogs versus the Green Gators, that is on the First Baptist Church of Dwight's YouTube channel page. That's the only place right now that we are streaming it. We are having some difficulties there on Field 2. Well, as far as the streaming, but you can watch that if you just go over to the First Baptist Dwight, Illinois Church's page. That is where that will be streaming.
I will go ahead and give you the rosters for the Black Knights here for KFL. Raymond Hillary. Number 12, Daniel Nedashim. Number 16, Lincoln Groom. Number 20, Micah Berkey. Number 24, Terrell Delaney. Number 26, Abel Sanford. Number 28, Braden Hardy. Number 35, Dylan Leidy. Number 39, Jonathan Huth. Number 40, Justin Woodard. Number 42, James Horn. Number 53, Gerald Solomon. Number 58, McKendrick Chambers. And number 59, Gabriel Ballesteros.
And for the Red Raptors, we have number 7, Daniel Jewell. Number 11, Wyatt Grolsma. Number 15, Benaya Brandenburg. Number 27, Jaden Bazan. Number 29, Jaden Zander. Number 34, Curtis Becker. Number 41, Jackson Noonan. Number 44, Jacob Munkowski. Number 49, Wesley Sharp. Number 52, Michael Spencer. Number 64, Vernal Johnson. Number 67, Stephen York. Number 72, Caleb Rivera. Number 87, Joseph Bragg. And number 88, Matthew Dominguez.
Yeah, we don't hear is 14. Yeah, they'll update it. I'll let them know. On the app, it shows that green Headbusters only scored 14. They actually scored 20. Could that be updated, they're asking? Once again, this is going to be the first game that these guys have played as a team this year. They've had one practice. This is a higher level of experience at the KFL level and ability. So we will see what happens here. They are playing on the full 100 yards, waiting on the chain game to get ready. But by the end of the week, it's amazing how much chemistry that these players form with their coaches, with each other. In this first game, it's incredible what a great job our coaches do to just get this team assembled, and then the very next day have one practice and have them ready for game time is quite something. And I'm excited to see the Red Raptors versus the Black Knights here on Field 1.
Yes, yes, yes. Get your popcorn, get your chips, get your soda, get whatever it is you enjoy. Coffee, it could even be tea. Get it and sit down and relax and stay with us as we get ready for kickoff here at the KFL division between the Red Raptors and the Black Knights. The Red Raptors are going to have the kickoff, and they will be kicking it to the Knights. Let's see what they can do here on this return.
The kick is away. It is a squibby little kick. Rolling on the ground, picked up by number 4 for the Black Knights. Tries to make a man miss, just that. Makes another man miss, hits the sideline. And before he is knocked out, what a run there by number 40 for the Black Knights. Justin Woodard with the successful return there. And we are back to the action already, folks. Comment down below. Say thank you, Zebra Crew. Say thank you, Zebra Crew, in the comments to thank our referees. Doing a tremendous job as Woodard's in the backfield.
Number 4 takes a snap from the gun. He hands it off to number 8. He's looking for the right side. He breaks a few tackles and makes a good play really out of nothing. Gets a gain of about 3 yards. Great play there from number 8 on the black team. You know him. We know him. Simeon Hillary.
Simeon. What you like to see there, Cody, is you got a solid run by the offense. Everybody did their job, able to get successful running play there. What you also like to see if you're the Red Raptors is how many red jerseys were around the player when he was tackled. You don't just want one guy going at it. You want all 11, and that's what you saw.
Woodard in the gun. He hands it off to number 12, trying to get a sweep going. They're breaking tackles, making something out of nothing. Good gain there for another gain of about 3 yards. That brings up 4th down, and about 2 yards. Big
third down is what it is. 3rd down and about 1 yard. But
yes,
you know
that's
You're
exactly.
close there, brother Cody.
The chain gam's
right.
messing up there on the side, and so I can only I'll say 4th down, and then they switch it to 3rd down. I'm confused. They're confused, but we got it for you. 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't brother Cody's fault. He never does anything wrong. That is for sure. We have number 4, Simeon, in the shotgun formation.
Woodard with the snap. Passes it off to Simeon. Simeon gets to the side. He's going down. Does he have the breakaway speed? He might just do it. No, he doesn't. He stopped.
It gets to about the 20-yard line, knocked out of bounds. What a solid run. If you want 1 yard, go ahead and get 25. What a successful run. You got to like that if you're the coaches for the Black Knights. Congratulations, but that is just the first run of many.
We got Pastor Keith Gomez about to say a word of knowledge.
I'm a little shocked at these two commentators. I don't think they're going to ever make it in professionalism. However, they may end up at Wrigley Field singing "Let Me Go Out to the Ball Game" or something. But I don't think they even know the words. But anyway, just you pray for them. They're both Providence Baptist College graduates. That might be the problem. Not quite sure. Watch those boys. They're busting the head.
Truer words have never been spoken, and that is the nicest compliment I've ever been given. What a successful run. You got to like that if you're the coach of the Black Knights. If you're a Red Raptor, that's not what you want to see, but it is second down with 9 to go. Go ahead, Brother Cody.
Woodard takes a snap. He's looking to run with it. He keeps it, breaks a tackle, looking for the outside, gets the outside. Can he break some more? Yes, he does break some more.
No!
He's still on his feet, and he's taken down at the 5-yard line. First down.
Wow, what a squirmy young man that is, man. So many times did a guy have a hand on him. Sometimes there were 2 arms wrapped around him, but still able to get out of those tackles. And the Red Raptors have to learn how to just drag him down. Can't just get a hand on him. Got to pull him down. But a good run there by Woodard.
Woodard in the gun, takes the snap. He hands it off to Simeon. Simeon breaks a tackle, looking for something, and he's stopped for a gain of about 2 yards. That brings up second down and goal.
Shout out from Kelly Berkey to 20 Micah Berkey on the Knights. We have Justin Woodard saying, "Go Black Knights," number 40, Justin Woodard. Also, what a nice run. Nice job, Black Knights. Nate Woodard says Woodard is 40, not 4. Mark Myers says Brother Gomez just gave the best commentary of the day, and no one's arguing with that. I mean, he just came in and killed it, unlike us. Deborah Copeland says, "Go Raptors," number 15, Benaniah Brandenburg. And Abby Reardon says, "Crying, laughing emoji." And we'll have to talk about that one later.
That is number 4, not 40, just to let you know. But he gets to the outside on the left side, and it is taken down at the 1-yard line, third down and goal.
So much harder to get into the end zone once you get into the red zone. The closer you get to the goal line, the harder it is to punch it in. The field is condensed. The defense isn't very spread out. They're all jam-packed right by the line of scrimmage, trying to prevent a touchdown.
Oh, I understand. Number 4 is Brady Kavanaugh, not Woodard.
Good job, Brady Kavanaugh. With the snap, looking to run it in himself. Is he going to be able to get there? He is met at the line. The ball squeezes out. Was he down by contact, or are they going to call that a fumble? For now, they are saying he was down before the ball squeaked out. It looks like it's going to be a 4th down and goal to go for the Black Knights. Woodard is doing a good job, number 40, but Brady Kavanaugh was the one having the ball for the majority of that possession.
Yes, Brady is definitely doing a better job at the quarterback position, because that was who is at the quarterback position the whole time.
0-0 is our score.
Brady in the gun, takes a snap, looks to keep it. Oh, he fakes it. He hands it off.
Oh!
He's got the edge, number 12 in the end zone. Touchdown!
What a great fake. An even better execution by the offense.
Daniel Nettersheim.
Daniel Nettersheim, none other than the Nettersheim himself, taking that one in. A good end around, faking. They went up the gut, up the gut, up the gut. On 4th down, they switched it up, took it to the edge. It is 6-0. Black Knights pull out their swords and get the tutty.
Nettersheim with the dime. Touchdown. Can they convert here on this 2-point conversion?
We shall see. Brady Kavanaugh in the shotgun, takes a snap. Looking, finds a hole, makes a man miss. Trying to get to the edge. Is he able to get to the end zone? It does not appear that he got it. That is an unsuccessful second 2-point conversion.
Yes, good stop there on the defense by the Red Raptors. But the Black Knights, Xing Xing, they have the lead. 5:40 left to go here in the first quarter. Can the Red Raptors respond on their first possession here on offense?
I see in the comments, is Joey Schiffer a camper? I believe that he is. If you want to confirm that, you can go ahead and download the Man Camp app. Go to your app store, whether it's Google, Android, Apple, Orange, Banana, whatever it may be. Go to the app store and download the Man Camp app. It has every single player on the rosters for every single team, and you can find all that out at the Man Camp app. We are getting ready for our kickoff here between the Red Raptors ready to receive and see if they can respond to the touchdown that was accomplished by the Black Knights.
Tell him. What is that? Oh, look how he's built.
A lot of different things that you can enjoy here at Man Camp. Some are naps. Some like naps, some like football. But that wasn't a nap there. That was a hit after a successful kickoff. Red Raptors looking to respond after the touchdown by the Black Knights. Let's see what they have in store on their first possession of Man Camp here. Who do we have at the quarterback position for the Red Raptors? Looks to be number 11 for the Red Raptors. We'll get a name on that in just a moment. Wyatt with a snap. Hands it off. Gets to the edge, able to get a few yards before being tackled. As 41 is the quarterback for the Raptors as of now.
Jackson Noonan is your quarterback for the Red Raptors.
Jackson Noonan with a handoff there. And we will get you those names as best we can as plays develop. And in the KFL league, the coaches are allowed to be on the field as well, but a little less hands-on than in the Pee Wee and the Headbuster leagues.
2nd down and 8. Noonan under center. Takes the snap. It's a pitch.
Oh,
He's got the sideline. He's looking for an edge. Does he have the speed? Can he break a tackle? And that's one way to bring him down, right by the neck.
A solid wrap-up there by number 16 for the Black, but not after an impressive run by number 87. Yes, you know him. I know him. We all know him. None other than the man, the myth, the legend, the one.
Joseph Bragg.
What a solid run there by Joseph Bragg, making his way into the 2nd level, the 3rd level. Man, he went all the way up to the roof on that run and out of bounds. There's 3:20 left to go. Running clock here in the KFL League as well, as we have yet to see what the Red Raptors have up their sleeve completely on the first drive. That's what happens when all 11 people do their job on the offense, is you get a run like that. Let's see what Jackson can do from the quarterback position. Would the hard count able to get the Black Knights to jump? 5-yard penalty on the encroachment call, a free 5 yards just for saying hike and not moving the ball. Good job there. Good coordination by the offense.
Yeah, not really a play you normally would see, especially at this division, but the coaches said, hey, we're going to try something, outsmart them, and it paid off on the hard count. So, Red Raptors move up 5 yards. It's 1st down and 5. Let's see what Noonan can do. Under center. Takes the snap, hands it off to number 27. Immediately met for a gain about 1 yard. Good tackle there by number 20 on the Black. You know him. We know him. Number 20 on the Black.
None other than Micah Berkey himself. What a tackle there. Put it in the comments down below who you're rooting for. Watch the Ball Knights. Go get him. Number 40, Justin Woodard. I see Derek Becker. Go Curtis, 34 Raptors. Number 20, Micah Berkey on Black Knights. That's my boy, says Nathan Berkey. Nick Pierce, he's playing with my son Brady. Thank you, Nick. Schiffer and Green Varsity. Lots of comments. Keep them coming. Awesome tackle there by Kelly Berkey. That is correct.
Hard count. Takes the snap. Pitches it to 87. Looking for the edge. He gets through. Gains the 1st down. Good hard running by number 87 on the red team. And that is Joseph Bragg.
Good run there making their presence known. These guys are methodically getting down the field. You've had one big play, but it's really just been ground and pound, going left, going right, getting an encroachment, getting some free yards there. And once again, shout out to the coaches, shout out to the statisticians, shout out to the Zebra crew, our referees doing a tremendous job. Every year it takes so many hands to make football camp happen, and always a pleasure to just see all these men jump in and make this a fun week for the young people. And it is 6-0 here
center.
with under a minute.
Takes the snap, fakes the pitch, looking to throw.
pass.
He says nothing there, so he takes it himself.
Oh!
He's got some room, breaking a tackle, running through bodies for a gain of 13 yards. That is a first down.
Exactly right, Brother Cody. What a solid run. Obviously was looking to pass, looked downfield. The defense did a tremendous job covering. Went through his reads, didn't see anything open. Instead of forcing something and possibly having a turnover, said, I'm going to stick it, I'm going to run it. Able to get the first down. Solid run by
Noonan. Red Raptors have responded well after going down in their first possession on defense. They went down 6-0, but they are responding well, driving the ball well. Let's see how they can do as we head into the second quarter.
Quarter break. As the players take a break to get some Gatorade, why don't you take a break, get a drink of water, get some popcorn. We'll be back in just a moment here on the MCBFC Sports Network. Shabba dabba day.
And just like that, make no mistake about it, we are back with second quarter action. The Red Raptors have drove the ball down the field on their first possession on offense. Can they make it count? Here we go. Noonan under center takes the snap. He passes it off to Joseph Bragg. It's a power run. It gains about 0 yards on the play. Actually, it gained about 3 yards. Second down. I was really close.
0 in a game of inches. 0 and 3 yards does make quite a big difference. Want to say no live chat for Field 2, but want to give a shout out to Justin Smith on Green Gators, KFL number 35. Happy birthday, Justin! Happy birthday to the J-Dog on the green team on Field number 2. Shout out to the two greatest refs, my Uncle Joe Schiffer and my Grandpa Opa Schiffer. Stay safe. Stay safe. Thank you for saying that, Esther. Continue to put stuff in the chat. As we got a second down, 6 yards to go. Ball is snapped, handed off, running to the right side, trying to get to the edge. Does just that, gets the first down. And is he going to get a touchdown? They say no, he is short. But, man, he is close to the end zone there. It is going to be a first and goal for the Red Raptors. Trying to tie this game up by punching the ball into the end zone.
Caleb Rivera, shout out, number 72, Red Rapids. Joel Noonan says, go Jackson Noonan. Here we go, Red Raptors, first down. Noonan, under center, takes a snap. He keeps it himself. He's trying to push for the line. Does he get it?
Touchdown is what the call on the field is. And just like that, this game is tied.
Let's see if the Black Knights can respond on defense now and do what the Red Raptors did and get a stop here on the 2-point conversion.
I'm curious to see if the Red Raptors will be able to take the lead with this 2-point conversion as well, or will the Black Knights pull out their shields and block it? Solid run there on a push play like that when you're just snapping the ball and getting and pushing towards the end zone. That really is an 11-man effort to get all 11 folks pushing that pile to make a hole, and they did just that. Let's see what they do here. Hands it off. Tries to do an end around, does just
what
that.
A pitch.
And Joseph Bragg
That
gets the pitch and is
beautiful.
waltzing into the end zone, no problem, bringing the score 8-6.
That was a beautiful play. They faked the handoff, pitched the ball around the RB's back, and Joseph Bragg had an easy 2-point conversion. Great play. Really impressive that they can even have that play in their playbook with just such short time to work on these things.
Exactly right, Brother Cody. Just goes. It's a testament to the level of coaching that these young men get at football camp. Tremendous men helping out these young men, getting them ready for game day. Shout out to the coaches. And shout out to the young men for being teachable, being willing to learn, being willing to learn quickly and listen to their coaches, and resulting in good play on the field. Go Red Raptors, says Miss Debbie. Liz Noonan says go Jackson. Go KFL number 42 says recipes repurposing in real life. Shannon Hillary, good run Simon. And we're ready for the kickoff as the Black Knights are ready to receive this and see if they can take the lead that they just gave up.
Not only does Noonan do it with the arm, can he also do it with the leg here on this kickoff? The kick is a good kick. It's bouncing. Oh, it's touched by a Black. He picks it up. He's looking to get some break a tackle, and he's taken down for about a gain of 3 yards on the return.
A long ways to go, just past the 30-yard line for the Black Knights. They got about 68 yards to go if they want to take the lead, but you don't worry about that. You just worry about one play at a time. Can we have a positive play? So much about offense on football is stacking positive plays. Stacking positive plays, getting one positive play, then getting two. You don't want to put yourself in a hole with a penalty or with a negative play, a sack or a tackle for loss. And definitely, of course, you want to maintain safety of the football. No turnovers. And let's see what they have up their sleeve here.
Brady in the gun. Good snap. Hand off to number 8. Immediately met in the backfield. Good defense there by the Red Raptors.
Smack, said the Red Raptors. Smacking them in the backfield, popping pads. Maybe got some momentum after waltzing down the field and getting that touchdown, taking the lead with a 2-point conversion. And their minds, all that they can think about right now is shabba-dabba-day.
That is what we say here at the MCBFC broadcast. Pastor Joey Grimaldi trying to give some words of wisdom here, make a good play call for the Black Knights. Let's see what they can do here on this second down and long.
Sarah Brandenburg gives another shout out. Go Ben, number 15 for the Raptors. And we've got quite a good amount of folks watching right now. Make sure you share this
Brady
stream.
In the gun, takes that, hands it off. Break and tackle, trying to get to the edge. Stays on his feet. Good work there by Simeon.
Good job, Simeon, on the run there.
He did not gain really anything, but he stayed on his feet for quite some time.
Yeah, it's actually a loss on the play, so we're going to have 3rd and 15. This is going to be a tough one to overcome. Once again, stacking positive play means you're not going backwards. But once again, share this stream with everybody that you can. We want to try and get as much awareness about football camp as we can, and hope you're enjoying the stream here. But it looks like we have a timeout on the field. Maybe a little Gatorade break here as coaches are huddling up with their teams for a few moments here on the field.
Yes, just a little cooling break here. It is a nice day out here in Dwight, Illinois. But Brother Andrew, talk to us a little bit about what football camp really is all about.
Well, obviously it's called football camp, but now it's really been going by the name of man camp for quite some time now, because that's the main focus, is not the football, although that's a part of it. It's about making young men into that, men. And in a day and age which there is a dearth of real men, godly men, charactered men, it's good to come to a place like this where you can get hit a little bit, you can get yelled at a little bit by your coaches, you can get encouraged by the people around you, and learn the character principles that you can learn from football. But more than anything else, football camp is about the preaching. We've already had a tremendous message this morning, had 3 services yesterday, many decisions already made, and it's only Tuesday morning here. So pray for these young men if you would. Keep them and the coaches in your prayers as we go on to the next play here.
Brady in the gun, takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He sees nothing. He tries to take it himself. Can he make something out of nothing? No, he can't, but way to hold on to the ball and not do something silly and have a turnover. And so, most likely, the Black Knights are going to punt the ball, and the Red Raptors are going to take over here.
For the coaches, we want to give them a shout-out. For the black coaches, we have Zach Carmen and Joey Grimaldi. And then for the Red Raptors, we have Caleb Keon and Isaac Ish. So make sure that if you go to church with one of those men, make sure you put that in the comments. And Miss Margaret Alexander says, shout out to Randall Alexander III, number 20, on the Gators. Shout out coming from Miss Margaret. Let's see what can happen here on this 4th and 20. Can they make a little magic happen, Brother Cody?
We shall see. Going for it on 4th and 20. Throws it, and it's picked off by number 41. Can he take it all the way? He breaks a tackle, and then he is smacked on the sideline. Great interception, though, by none other than number 41. You know him, we know him, Jackson Noonan, getting it done on the offense and defensive side of the ball.
Man, was he smacked at the end of that play, but I can tell you, after you get an interception, you get hit like that, you don't feel a thing. So went for it on 4th down, tried to get the 1st down, ended up, now it's a 1st and goal for the opposing team. Not what you want to see if you're the Black Knights, and exactly what you're looking for if you are the Red Raptors. Comment down below who you think's going to win this game. It scores 8-6 right now with the Red Raptors in the lead. But who's going to win at the end of the game? Is it going to be the Raptors? Is it going to be the Black Knights? If you're looking for the Gators and the Bulldogs, you need to go to field number 2. But for now,
Noonan, under center.
Oh,
a
little confusion there. Looks like a false start.
False start on the offense. Going to push him back.
Move him back. So now the 1st and goal on the 9-yard line is going to be a 1st and goal from the 14-yard line. And those can tend to be drive killers. But let's see if they're able to overcome their own mistake here, or if they will fall into the hands of defeat on this drive.
Yep, Raptors caught him off with the hard count, and they tried it again, and this time they caught themselves off. And so
Jennifer Woodard says, I still believe in the Black Knights. You got this, guys. Good defense right here. Well, we'll see
Noonan
what they are
takes the
listening
snap.
to Miss Woodard.
He passes it, pitches it back to 87, looking for a break. Joseph Barag goes and for a gain about 2 yards. Second down and goal.
So what do we have? We have ourselves a second and 12 yards to go to the end zone. 4:26 left to go in this half. Score is 8-6. Red Raptors have the lead, looking to extend that lead a little bit farther. And as they line up, Jackson under center with a unique formation in the backfield. Got about 3 guys in the formation. Looking to do a little bit of misdirection, but we have a flag on the play. Is it a false start or an encroachment? It is encroachment. They're going to get a free 5 yards there, putting them on the doorstep. Moving them forward 5 yards after that. Encroachment has been confirmed. Yep, they're moving it forward 5 yards, Brother Cody. They're just huddling up. They're huddling up, getting ready for the next play. And now you've really, I mean, you gave them 5 yards when they did the offsides. You gave them another 5 yards right back. And I tell you what, 2nd and 12 yards to go is a lot different than 2nd and 6 yards to go, and that's what they have now. Let's see if they can take advantage and punch this one in. Jackson Noonan in the under center. Oh, he just pushes her right up the middle.
Touchdown.
What is the call on the field? They call it for now. It is a touchdown. Touchdown.
Way to confidently call that call, Brother Reardon.
What an odd play that was. It seemed like the only people that moved were the center snapping the ball, and then the quarterback. Looked like everybody else just kind of stayed frozen on both teams, and Jackson Noonan just kind of waltzed his way into the end zone there. So I don't know if maybe that was a silent count that they did or something, but really threw off. It looked like both teams, but for the Raptors, it ended up in a touchdown, making the score for now 14-6 with a 2-point conversion to go.
Noonan under center. Hands it off, not to brag this time. He hands it off to 44, gets the edge. That is a 2-point conversion for Jacob Monkowski.
Successful two-point conversion. Jason Monkowski with the run there to the edge. And we have ourselves a 16-6 ball game. And what do we have in the chats? We got a good stop, Knights. Nice stop, Justin. It's okay, Knights. Keep your head in the game. And then a Michael Spencer, 52 from Artcore 103. And then Sunnyside Dane says, let's go, Justin. As they set up for the kickoff, Black Knights have to make something happen here. They got a chance. They got 3 minutes to go in the half. They got a chance to make this a one-possession game before the half's over. And once
to Michael Spencer, a number 52 on the Raptors, and Nana is watching from California.
As I like to say, sha-ba-da-ba-day. Let's see what happens here on this kickoff. Once again, the fun thing about football is there's 11 men on the field, and if you want success, all 11 have to do their job. As Jackson Noonan gets ready to kick this one off, can he get this one in the air and put some pressure on the receiving team? Ball's in the air, falls to the ground. Oh, hits number 8 in the hands, and then he eventually grabs it, trying to find a hole. Is able to get up a little bit, but is eventually taken down at about the 30-yard line. So another long drive to go for the Black Knights with 2:30 left to go in the first half.
Yep, let's see what Mr. Kavanaugh and Simeon can do on this play. They seem to be the two main pieces on the offense, so let's see if they could get something rolling here on offense.
Raptors, clap, clap to the Raptors, says Miss Debbie. Go Jacob Monkowski, number 44. Go Matthew, number 88 for the Raptors, says Onofre Dominguez. And with the snap and the shotgun is Brady Kavanaugh. With one glove. Bad snap, but he grabs it. Looking to get to the outside edge. Is able to get a stiff arm, but, man, he is wrapped up by numerous defenders. A loss on the play, and the Raptors are just having their way with the offensive line of the Knights.
Yeah, not a position that many boys want to play, but such a critical piece in the whole puzzle, in the big picture, is the offense and defensive line. They are so important to their team. And so if you have a good offensive line, usually the team gets moving. And we are seeing that display right here.
Yes, sirree, Bob. A lot of time the game is won and lost in the trenches. We have just over a minute left to go in this first half. As once again, Brady Kavanaugh is the one to be in shotgun. Grabs the ball once again, looks to take it to the right side. This time he's able to get a little bit, basically get almost back to the line of original line of scrimmage. It's still going to be a third and about 11 yards to go with under 45 seconds left to go in this first half. They got to make something happen. And, Brother Cody, they're going to make it happen now.
Yep, 36 seconds left, running clock before the end of the second quarter. They need to move with some urgency here. The clock is not stopping. And so let's see if they could get a snap off and maybe try and get a big play here before the end of the half.
Tick-tock goes the clock. Let's see if they got something up their sleeve. It looks like the clock might run out on him, but the snap does take place. They do an end-around run. Number 10 is there. He makes a man miss, and then he his head outside. The clock continues to run, and it doesn't look like there's a timeout called. And for now, that seems to be the end of the half, so an interesting choice for not calling any timeouts there to end the half. But the score is 16-6 to end the first half here. The Red Raptors have the lead against the Black Knights. Rawr, rawr. Sink, 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 sink. Red Raptors, Black Knights. Shabba-dabba-day. We'll be back in just a moment. This is the time for the young men to get a break. And this is the time for you to take a break. Go fix yourself a little snack. Get you some Cosmic Brownies, a little Maca Cheeto coffee, and maybe whatever it is that you're doing, just take a break, and we'll be back here on the MCBFC Sports Network. Oh, is it out? I was trying to say a coffee thing. She said macchiato. I said macchiato. It is halftime here on the MCBFC Sports Network. Our score is 16-6, and who has the lead, Brother Cody? It is the
Black Knights that don't have the lead. It is the Red Raptors that have the lead. And so I don't know why Brother Andrew would set me up there. I'm not thinking. I'm just getting back into the booth, and he's asking me questions that I don't even want to think about.
Shabba-dabba-day, as I like to say, and we are glad that you are with us. We have over 500,000 people watching the stream right now, is what I'm guessing. I haven't really looked. But if you share this stream with your neighbors, your friends, your enemies, your relatives, that weird guy, just send this to everybody. We want everybody we can to know what's happening here on the MCBFC Sports Network. Like, comment, subscribe, chat with us, all this, all that. Be here, be square. We need you here. As you can see, the coaches are giving their men what it is that they need in the huddles. And you can see the coaches are doing everything they can to give the young men what they need.
If you missed the previous game, in the Headbuster division, we had a nail biter. The Black Knights were able to win with the clock running out, and the Red Raptors were on the 1-yard line, and they needed a score. So, with that being said, make sure you stay with us all day. We start off at 8:30 in the morning. We have the Pee Wee and the Headbuster games simultaneously. And then after that, we have the KFL. We'll have a break after this, go into chapel, lunch, that good stuff, and then we'll be back this afternoon for the JV and the varsity games. So, Brother Andrew, what do you want to see here coming out of the half? What do you want to see different with the Black Knights and how they attack this game and attack this half?
I might want to see just a little bit of variation in the play calling. It seemed like a lot of outside zone runs trying to get to the edge, and it looks like the Red Raptors are ready for that. So maybe just try and mix it up, a little misdirection, maybe throw on a pitch play or a pass, but just some variation in the play calling, because right now it just kind of seems to run to the right a lot of the time.
Right, and maybe some of that might be strategy. A lot of teams try and keep some of the plays that they were working on for the later days in the week, try to save some plays if they get into the Super Bowl. But in order to reach the Super Bowl, you got to win games. And so the Black Knights need to do something a little bit different. Seems like they had a lot of QB keeps. And so let's see if the coaching staff have changed it up coming out into the second half.
That's the type of analysis that you get here on the MCBFC Sport Network. Oh, nowhere else will you hear that in order to be in the Super Bowl, you got to win games. We are getting ready for the kickoff here as the Black Knights are going to kick it off to the Red Raptors. And let's see how this kick goes. The ball is up. It is received by number 41 as he is breaking a tackle or two before being taken down by number 8. And they are going to have about 55 yards to go before they reach their end zone.
Seems as though Jackson Noonan is all over the field on the returning game, the defensive game, with an interception and also playing quarterback for offense. And so Jackson Noonan getting it done for the Red Raptors.
Meow. Takes
Noonan,
the snap, does Jackson Noonan, hands it off to Jeb Bragg as he cuts left, cuts right, gets back up to the middle, and has a solid gain for about 6 yards or so. It's going to be 2nd and 4 to go. Well, how you feeling? He's our mascot. He's our mascot.
Breaking tackles. What a play. Able to get the first down.
Good to see you.
They're in hurry offense.
I'm doing all right. What's that?
Under center is Noonan. Takes a snap. He hands it off holds on to the ball. Good job of ball protection there by number 27 on the red. You know him. I know him.
Oh, yes.
Everybody knows him as Jaden Bazon.
Doing what we do, brother. What a solid run there. Let's see what they can do down or with the lead here. What they'd love to do is just waltz this thing, trudge down the field, waste a little bit of time, and get this
Noonan
thing
under
in the
center
end zone.
takes the snap.
Oh, he
it's a
loses the
botch
ball.
snap, but he picks it back up, trying to make something happen. It is a loss of about 5 yards. That brings up 3rd down and 11. Not the play you needed right there, but good job of getting the ball after a botch snap and protecting it.
As Vince Lombardi used to say, shoo-wee!
Raptors are in hurry offense, and so Noonan's under center again. He takes it. He's trying to make just a little bit of yardage, and he is met immediately at the line. That brings up 4th down and 10.
Yes, they're going to have to make something happen. We'll see if they choose to go for it, if they choose to just punt this one away. For right now, it appears that they will be going for it. But all Black has to do is not give up anything big. Man, they got about 9 yards to go before the first down, do the Raptors. And they're going to have to come up with something special to be able to convert this 4th down. Because those running plays, when you have negative plays, that really can kill a drive. Jackson Noonan under center. Got a unique formation in the backfield once again. Takes a snap, tries to push it upfield. Oh, my goodness, he's able to break through, and he gets through everybody. He's going all the way past the threshold, and Brother Cody, that is none other than a touchdown.
Wow, 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 kapow.
Oh.
Took the ball through the middle, did a little wiggle, and got into the end zone.
Shabba-dabba day. And, man, if you're the Black Knights, the only thing on a 4th and 9 that you can't have happen is catastrophe. And what happened? Catastrophe.
Seems as though that play has been pretty successful for him. As soon as the QB snaps it, he just takes it straight up the middle. That has worked out for him twice now.
Sure has, sure has. And that ground and pound effort. Now they're going to go for the 2-point conversion, make it 24-6 if they're successful with this.
Noonan, under center. Takes a snap. It's a pitch to 87. That's Bragg. Jeb trying to get it. Did not get it. Good stop there on the defense. No 2-point conversion. Good stop. Black Knights needed that stop. They need to get some momentum here on offense.
That's exactly right. They're going to have to make something here because time is not on their side. If they're going to want to get 2 scores, they're going to need to get 2 scores. So they got to make their presence known on the offensive side on the ball. And here's the thing. They've proven they can do it once. They've gotten into the end zone already. So they know it's possible. They just got to work together, execute the plays their coaches are giving them, and let's see what happens.
Yes, Brother Andrew, you said it perfectly. If they're going to get 2 scores, they're going to need 2 scores. And so great analysis here in the booth at MCBFC.
Yes. You don't hear analysis like this anywhere else. That is for sure, for better, for worse.
4 score and 20 years ago.
That would be 5 score.
Amen, amen, amen.
Let's take this time to give a little shout out in the comment section to the staff here at ManCam. I'm talking about the media team, our camera crew, the switchers, the guys running the drones, the guys plugging in cords and cables on a consistent basis. Let's give a little shout out to the media team. Put down in the comment, go Yellow Crew. That's
Also,
our media
shout
team.
out to all the pastors that take of their time to be here and to invest in the lives of these young men. Shout out to all the pastors that give a week of their time to be here and just invest in these young men. Shout out to everyone that has a part to play in this amazing event that is Man Camp.
Shout out to everybody in the world.
Well, Noonan has got it done again on the defensive side. He's got an interception. He's got a few touchdowns, and now he's kicking off. Let's see what the Black Knights can do on this kickoff. The kick is
Kaboom!
up.
Whoa,
It's caught
right
by
up
53,
the
right
middle.
up the line. Hold on to it.
Shoo!
That
Man.
was actually a good play. Now they start at the 50-yard line. Great catch by number 53. If he's not a wide receiver, he has just made a case to become one.
He caught that thing like that was shot at him like a cannonball, and he caught it I don't think he had any choice but to catch that puppy. And everybody seemed a little surprised by that result, but now they are in great field position with about 51 yards to go to the end zone. Can they make something happen here? Brother Cody, what are you looking to see from the Black Knights here?
Looking to see him change it up a little bit. I want to see Mr. Kavanaugh be able to maybe have something done in the air with his arm, but we will see. Snapped, shotgun handoff to number 12, change of direction, trying to go back. He's going backwards. That's not where you want to go. Can he make something happen? He's breaking tackles, and he has done a great job to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yes. He ran about 50 yards, but unfortunately didn't gain 1 yard. Ran around all over the backfield, broke tackles here, there, everywhere, before getting shellacked on the sideline, actually losing a couple of yards on the play. You got to eventually, you can't just juke left and right behind the line of scrimmage. You got to get the ball upfield. Isn't that right, Bro Cody?
Well, that's exactly what you got to do to win the game.
Shabba-dabba-day. Go Yellow Crew. Andy from his wife says Chesapeake Baptist Church.
Brady
Come on,
takes
Knights.
the snap, hands it off. Number 12, trick play. Switch.
Loses
he
the ball.
fumbles it, but he picks it back up. He's trying to get to the end, and a great defensive play there by none other than Noonan.
What time is it? It's noonan time. Red is just getting into the backfield with lightning speed, and Black Knights are struggling. They've got the sword and shield out, but, man, is it tough to get. Have you ever seen a knight fight a raptor before? We're seeing it right now, and it's something.
Noonan getting it done. Take a bow. Noonan.
You love to see the penetration of the defensive line by Red, freeing up those linebackers like Noonan. Once again, all 11 guys doing their job. Not everybody is seen on every play, but if they're not doing their job, then the guys that are making the tackle can't make those tackles. So shout out to every player on the Red team. We're a shout-out group of folks here. 6:23 left to go, 22-6 is our score.
In the gun. Takes the snap. Third down. Looking for a play with his arm. He throws it. It's almost an interception. It's got through, though. Almost picked off. But great focus by number 12 on the Black team. That is none other than Daniel Nettesheim. Way to focus.
Brother Cody, do you think that's the way they drew that play up? The old throw it right through the defender's hands into our own player's hands play?
I can't think of another way they would want to draw that up. That was perfect.
Yes, a play as old as time there. But, man, if you're the Red team, you got to be thinking if they score on this drive, we missed an opportunity to stop them with an interception. So a lot of times if you miss out on those game-changing plays, you end up losing the game. So right now they've got a safe lead, but we'll have to see if that comes back to bite them in the future.
4th and 10. Brady takes a snap, looking to throw. He's looking, and there's nothing there. So he throws it up, and it's picked off by number 88 on the Red Raptors. And that is none other than Matthew Dominguez.
Yes, Matty Dominguez with the interception there on that 4th down. Kind of an arm punt is what you're thinking if you're Brady Kavanaugh, but struggling to make anything happen offensively as the Black team, as the Red Raptors take away another one. And if you're asking yourself, commentators, I don't see the Burgundy team here. Well, we have made a change in that regard as well. The Burgundy team is now the Black team. So if you notice anything on their jerseys, they still have a hint of the Burgundy from years on by, but Burgundy is now Black.
Yep, now's not the time to drop your heads, Black team. You need to raise them and get in the game. Let's see how the Knights respond after giving a turnover. Noonan, under center. Takes the snap. It's a handoff to number 44. He's looking for the edge. He's got some kind of room. It's a great play. Picks up about 8 on the play. That brings up 2nd down and short.
Solid run there by the Red team, and they really, man, they seem so well prepared, and they're in the hurry-up offense once again as Noonan looks to take the snap. takes the snap that he does. A little pitch out as they run. Jeb Bragg runs to the left side of the field before being taken down. A solid tackle there by a couple of black defenders, causing a third down.
Yes, the Red Raptors have been running a split backfield between Bragg and Mankowski, with Noonan normally under center. He's
Couple
under
of
center
cousins
again.
there.
The snap, passes it off. Now he's pushing. They're getting some. Oh, they're still going. Great
Shoo!
push.
And just like that, the Red Raptors have themselves a first down.
Way to work together as a team there. Handed the ball off, and then Noonan, the quarterback, was getting in the play in the thick of it. Pushed them. The whole team gathered together and said, hey, this isn't football anymore. This is rugby. We're just going to push.
As I like to say, shabba-dabba-day. And as you can see, we have a young man tying his shoes for the black team. He's going for the single knot. He's going for the double knot. And he has successfully tied his shoes. Congratulations, number 35. Breaking the huddle is the red team as they look to stack good plays on top of one another after completing that first down. What do we have? We have a stoppage of time. Oh, we have a equipment malfunction. One of the young men's pads is out, and look at that. The coach is there ready to stick that puppy right back in, and Noonan's ready to snap the ball. Cody, take it away.
Under center.
Yes.
Snaps clean. He takes it himself, and he
Whoa!
trips up. Glad to see nothing. That could have been really bad. Glad to see he didn't hurt his ankle or anything, but he tripped up. And so loss of a play, loss of a few yards. So it's second down and 11.
Smart play by Brother Jackson Noonan after that hike to hesitate, but the black was ready to take that down, and they did.
Snap. Pitch to Mankowski. He's looking for the edge. He's got some blockers in front if he could get there. Great job by the defense. That could have been a big play. But number 24 on the defense said, buddy. Terrell Delaney.
Yes. A solid tackle there. Man, the black team has really stepped up their game. The Black Knights have really stepped up their game as of late. They are flying to the ball every time it is snapped and wrapping up these guys. Now they've forced them into a third and long. This is exactly what the Knights need if they're going to try and get back in this game with just over a minute and 15 seconds left to go in this third quarter.
Yes, as my dad would always say, if you ain't flying, you'll be crying.
Shabba-dabba-da. Noonan with a tight formation. Once again, that unique formation that they have. Only one wide out. Takes the snap, passes, chucks it back to Jeb Bragg, who is smacked in the backfield, wrapped up by a couple of black defenders, Black Knight defenders. And we have ourselves a fourth and long. Are they going to go for it, or are they going to punt? We'll see.
Great tackle there by Micah Berkey. It is fourth down and a lot of yardage.
Well said by you, Brother Cody. No other way could it be said any clearer than a lot of yardage, otherwise known as in the business 20 yards. 4th and 20 for these young men. And you got to assume there's going to be a pass play here. The question is, who's it going to go to?
Noonan. Snap is clean. He hands it off to Joseph Bragg. He's looking just to try and get some sort of yardage, but he's stopped. Actually, that was number 27 on the play.
Yes, number 27 with a run did not get the first down, so it is a turnover on downs. The Black Knights do get the defensive stand that they needed, and it is the end of the third quarter here with the Red Raptors leading the Black Knights 22-6. Thank you for joining us here on the MCBFC Sports Network. Whoop, whoop. Number 20, Micah Berkey, says Kelly Berkey. Go Jacob, number 44, says Miss Deb. Matthew Dominguez, number 88. Raptors, that's my brother, says Onofre Dominguez. Awesome job, Knights defense. Keep the live chats rolling. Put them in. Who do you want us to shout out? What do you want us to say? We'll say it all here on the MCBFC Sports Network. And we'll be back in a few minutes after this. And just like that, make no mistake about it, we are back here after the third quarter intermission. 12 minutes to go here in our fourth quarter. The Red Raptors lead the Black Knights, 22-6. Comment down below who you think's going to win. Is it going to be the Red Raptors? Are they going to maintain their lead? Or will it be the Black Knights coming back and taking victory from the jaws of defeat?
After.
We have changed sides, so now the Black Knights will be headed towards the other end zone. They got a ways to go, but it is 1st and 10 after stopping the Red Raptors on that 4th down. And let's see if they've got anything else up their sleeves. 12 minutes left to go. Will the Red Raptors maintain their lead and their defensive dominance on this drive?
1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Brady Kavanaugh in the backfield takes the snap. It's a good snap. It's a handoff.
He's
trying
got
to
space.
get the edge. Can he get the corner? He got a little bit of room. That's a good run for a gain of 5 yards.
You know what that was, Cody? That was a positive play. And if you want to get back into the game, you're not going to get 18 points and take the lead all in one play. What you need to do is just get a positive play and stack another positive play on top of it. But at this juncture, I don't know if you can go backwards. But the Hurd family says, I'd like to give a shout-out to my nephew, Jimmy, number 42 on the Black team from Uncle Warren. Well, Uncle Warren, we give Jimmy the shout-out. Number 42 on the Black team. And if you're wondering how these folks know all the players' names, download the Man Camp app, and you can look at all the rosters. But for now, we have a snap by Brady Kavanaugh in the shotgun. Oh, the ball's on the ground. It is picked back up. Number 12 has it. He's being chased down, and he is tackled. Did he lose a couple of yards? It looks like he maybe lost one. It's going to be 3rd and about 6.
Yeah, great job by Daniel Nittersheim to get that loose ball and at least make something out of that. Better to keep the ball than to lose the ball.
That is correct. That's the type of in-depth analysis that you'll only get here on the MCBFC Sports Network. Believe it or not, when you have the ball, you don't want to give it to the other team.
3rd and 5. Let's see what the Black Knights can draw up here. Brady Kavanaugh. It's in the gun. Split backfield. Good snap. He keeps it. He's trying to get the edge. He's trying to break a tackle, but he's met immediately at the line by none other than number 88 on the red team. Great tackle there by Matthew Dominguez.
Yeah, solid tackle there. And, man, if you could just get a couple of plays downfield, even if they're incompletions, man, that would really stretch the field out. Right now, the defense is so collapsed and close to the line of scrimmage, it's tough for them to get anything going in the running game. Let's see what he's got. He's got a
snap.
a bad snap
botched.
there. It
And
looks to
that
be
is
recovered
a
by the
turnover.
red team. And let's see. I'm waiting for the confirmation of the call, but all signs point to it being. It is. It is a fumble-rooski by the Black Knights, and it is recovered by the Red Raptors.
Fumble-aya. Not the way the Black Knights wanted to start the 4th quarter. But it seems as though their body language has dropped. Seems as though they're becoming a little bit defeated. And so, as a coach right now, you want to just pick up your guys and say, hey, come on, fellas. We still got a long week ahead of us. Let's get some momentum going. Let's work on stuff. Again, it is early in the week. And so a lot of things are being taught and trained while playing these games. And so let's see what happens for the rest of the week.
Yes, a lot of times you'll see totally different teams by the end of the week once they get a lot more time to practice and bond with their coaches. But the Red Raptors, they got a lot of plays that they'd like to work on, so they're not going to just stand still. They're going to try and score here. Let's see what Noonan does. Jackson with the snap, hands it off to the fullback. He runs up the field, and number 84 for the Red Raptors gets himself a little bit of yardage there.
Yep, that is definitely not number 84. That is 27, Jaden Bazoon. Raptors been running offense quickly. They take the snap. They pitch it. It's the number 44. He's trying to get to the edge. He made some progress for a gain of about 5 yards. It's 3rd and 2.
Solid run there once again. They have a 3rd and short with Jackson Noonan.
Again, hurry
under
offense.
Center. Takes the snap, gives it to, we have a fumble in the backfield. He picks it back up, trying to make a man miss. He does just that, cuts it back to the other side. We have a flag on the play. You got to assume that it's a holding on the offense. You got Malta. You know what we're seeing on the flags? A lot of yellow. Laundry.
Get the Tide Pods out, folks.
Get the Tide Pods out. They do call an infraction on the play, and it does appear to be on the offense. I think it might have been a low block of some sort. But either way, that last play, as exciting as it was, is negated.
Yep, we do have confirmation that was an illegal block in the back. And so that pushes the red teams back.
Well, the red team did push them in the back, and that's why they are back from the illegal block in the back. A massive penalty there, moving them back.
Massive penalty to take in that position. Now it is 3rd down and long.
A mile to go to the first down.
Not quite a mile, but we get the point. It's pretty long.
A mile to the first down. (2022) 22-6 is our score with 6:40 left to go in the 4th quarter.
Shout out to my grandson, Ben Brandenburg from Nana in South Carolina. Noonan, under center. Takes the snap. It's clean. He pitches it back to Jeb. Jeb's trying to get something happening. He's holding on to it. Good ball protection because he was absolutely stuffed by number 16 on the Black Knights, Lincoln Groom. Way to get in there like a broom and sweep up the mess.
So way past. And what do we have? We have ourselves a 4th down for the Red Raptors. And 4th, and I mean, it's about 23 yards that they got to get in order to get the first down yardage. So you got to wonder if they're just going to chuck something up or if they're going to punt it. But in the past, I mean, they've had 4th and longs before that they've been able to make something happen with as a result of their running game. So we'll see what happens here.
Yep, he went from a mile to 23 yards. It is more like 43 yards. And so another stunning analysis by Brother Airden.
Yes. Fourth and 30. Miles. As they're playing tight, it doesn't look like it's going to be a passing play, at least not by the formation. We take the snap.
Takes it,
fakes it.
the
He
pitch,
does look to
looking
pass.
to throw. He's under pressure. He takes it himself. He's trying to make something happen. Good wrap up there by the Black Knights, making sure that he goes nowhere. Great stop by the Black Knights defense. That's something they needed. Can they keep the momentum going now into offense?
I do not know. But we'll find out here on the MCBFC Sports Network. Comment down below. Do you think the Black Knights are going to score on this possession? Yes or no? Yes or no in the comments. Will the Black Knights cut this deficit down with a touchdown here? Or will the Red Raptors thwart their plans once again? They are lined up for the snap. In the shotgun is Brady Kavanaugh once again. A couple of men out wide. Snaps the ball. Does give the handoff. And Red is in the backfield right away. The penetration by the Red Raptors has been astounding to see all game. And the Black Knights just cannot keep up with the onslaught of the Raptors.
Simeon's not had a lot of room to run today, but that is credit to the Red defense. They have really shut down the Black offense today.
That is correct there, sir. Another shotgun play. Another man out wide. I'm going to assume we got a pass here. No, another run. A solid block on the outside. He does hit the corner. He's got some space. Can he get the speed to go down the field? He does just that. And number 12 for the Black Knights gets himself a touchdown.
And just like that, the Black Knights are back.
Cha-ba-da-ba-day, as I like to say. And we have ourselves a ball game here, folks. If you commented yes in the comments, you are correct, Amundo Hermano, or Hermana. As the score is now 12-22. Going to be a very, very important two-point conversion to get here to cut the lead to 10. You can't miss this if you want to have any shot at taking the win if you are the Black Knights.
3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The score is 22-12. This is an important two-point conversion here. Can the Black Knights get it? Brady takes the snap. He's looking to run. Oh, he's fumbled the snap. Good play by the Red Raptors defense.
A little loosey-goosey there with the football there for Brady Kavanaugh. You really need to clean that up, but that's all right. The touchdown still stands, and that is exactly what you wanted if you're the Black Knights. The Red Raptors are going to be receiving the kick in just a moment. And take a moment and get yourself a drink of macchiato, a little black tea or something like that.
That is a macchiato, brother Andrew.
Whatever it's called, take a sip. We'll be back here on the MCBFC Sports Network.
It's a macchiato.
Shabba-dabba. We got a lot of comments to get up to here. If you're commenting on YouTube, we love to shout you out. It's a little tough to do on Facebook, but I see Go Knights from Jennifer Horn. Austin, Texas, saying Matthew, number 88 for the Raptors. The blocking is key, says Kelly Berkey. An awesome run, Black Knights from Holly Hardy. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell everybody that you know and don't know about the MCBFC Sports Network. And a little squibby kick there from the Black Knights. It did go far enough to not be a penalty. You got to kick it at least a little bit in order for it to be a valid kickoff, and that it was. And we have ourselves a Red Raptors drive here. So they just gave up a long tutty. What are they going to do on this drive, Bro Cody?
They're going to try to score, brother. But let's see what the Black Knights could do here on defense. If they can get a quick turnover, there's still a chance for them in this game. So don't go anywhere, folks. This game could still be close.
The Black Knights need to show some
fans. Fans.
That's exactly right. Shabba-dabba-day. All right, we got Mr. Noonan in the backfield taking the snap under center. Hikes the ball. Gives it to his running back who tries to get to the right edge. And he does just that before getting shellacked by a couple of Knights with their swords out. Ba-bang, ba-boom. Football.
Pickup of about
Good
6
tackle
yards.
Is what you're hearing from the field. Sorry, Brother Cody. Good tackle is what you're hearing by the coaches trying to amp their guys up as we have another quick snap by the Noonan crew. Snaps it, hands it off to Jeb Bragg, waiting for his blockers, looking for something for develop. Nothing does. as he's taken down in the backfield by, once again, a group of the Black Knights.
So after a gain of 6, that is a loss of 5.
Loss of 5 is correct, Mundo. It is 3rd and long for the Red Raptors. Nice tackle, Dan. Go Braden Hardy.
Raptors in the hurry up. They've been going quick to the line. Noonan, the snap, handoff. He's met right at the line, but he's staying on his feet. Could he get some momentum? No, he can't. Picks up about a yard. 4th and long.
Interesting strategy to go hurry up when you're up a good amount in the 4th quarter. But maybe it's to wear down the defense. Maybe it's to make sure they can get as many reps, real play opportunities as they can. Mike Naomi Bragg says, let's go Red. I assume that's referring to number 87, Jeb Joseph Bragg, who's gotten a lot of action today. And we have a timeout by the Black Knights. Shing, shing, with 1:32. 12-22. Raptors lead. Fourth and 6 is the situation here. The Red Raptors, if they want to maintain possession, will need to get at least 6 yards, and they've been able to convert on a lot of 4th and longs so far. Will they be able to do so once again? Brother Cody is going to tell you the schedule coming up for the rest of the day. We're going to take a break after this, but in just a few moments, we will be back. So make sure that once you leave, you tune in once again to find out the schedule times. Brother Cody, what do we have after this at MCBFC?
Immediately after this game, we will have a break as we go into our chapel service before lunch. And then after lunch at 1:45, we will have the JV game from 1:45 to 3:15. Then we'll have the varsity game from 3:30 to 5:15. So make sure, be back for the JV game at 1:45 after this game.
You said it there, Brother Cody. Be there, be square. If you know, you know. If you are looking for the player names and who is who on the field, look nowhere else but the Man Camp app. Downloadable on any mobile device. You can look at the scores. You can look at the schedules. They've got podcasts from the huddle. They've got media. They've got videos, articles, podcasts, schedules, scores, all that and more. Make sure you check it out at the Man Camp app at your local app store.
So turnover here. The Black Knights have 1 minute and 25 seconds to try and get a quick score, maybe get a stop on defense and turn this game around.
Let's see what happens. A high snap handed off to number 12 in the backfield. He has gone nowhere fast. He is baboomed in the backfield. And they don't got time for that. They need to get up, get or play it going. It is 2nd and 20. Shoo.
Again, the clock is running. You would expect to see the team hurrying up. And so let's see what they call here. It's 1 minute left. Can they get a score before the end of the game?
We shall see. But, man, the red team defensively had such a dominant performance. Gave up a couple of big plays that resulted in touchdowns. But, man, oh, man, they were in the backfield for most of the game. And credit to them, credit to the coaches, credit to the players on both sides. One thing I did not see the entire game was anybody quitting, anybody slowing down. They were listening to their coaches. They were giving it everything they had, and that's all you want in a football game. And comment down below. Congratulations to all the players as this game winds down. Not over yet, but start your congratulations now.
Snap. looking to throw. He does throw. It is picked off by none other than number 41, Noonan, going back to the house. Touchdown, pick 6 by none other than Noonan.
Noonan, that is correct. Got the interception, ran it back. At this point in the game, you got to try something. You can't just do a kneel down or a run up the middle for 3 yards. You got to push the ball down the field. Sometimes that results in a positive play. Sometimes that results in a pick 6. Not the result you're looking for if you're the Black Knights, but you got to respect the effort, and that brings the lead up to 28-12. Here as we end this game with just over 7 seconds remaining.
Again, make sure and be back with us here at 1:30. We'll be back here in the broadcast booth to watch the junior varsity games, and then we'll follow that up with the varsity games. After this game, we're going to take a chapel break, get some more preaching. Again, football camp is more than just football. It's about making young men into what they want to be, and that is godly men. And so we'll take a break, get some good preaching, get some good food, and then we'll be back with you at 1:30.
Yes, yes, yes. They get to do their 2-point conversion at this time, see what happens, and he takes a snap, hands it off to the linebacker, who is met in the backfield and wrapped up and taken down. A great tackle by number 12 for the black team, sniping his way into the defense, piercing through. Number 12, none other than, you know it, I know it, we all know it,
Daniel Netterschein. Apologies if I am saying names wrong. I will probably say more names wrong.
A new rule here at football camp is whatever name that we say, however we pronounce it, that is legally their name going forward. So Nettersheim, if that's not how you pronounce it, it is now. That is not true. Seriously, folks, we do thank you very much for joining us on this live stream. We ask that you join us again shortly. But as we go into the chapel time, please, please, please take a moment and pray for the hearts of the young people. Pray for the speakers, the special music, all of it. We love the football. We enjoy the football. We hope you enjoy it too. But what we're here for is that these young men make decisions. And in times past, this Tuesday afternoon service has really been a special time. So please pray for these young men. Pray for the speakers. I'm glad to see that we saw a very injury-free day so far. Thank you for your prayers in that regard. And what do we have? We have a attempted onside kick here. Practicing the onside kick as the red team. It is unsuccessful. The black has the team, the ball. And that is the end of our game here. In the score, 28-12, the Knights are defeated by none other than the Red Raptors.
We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back with y'all at 1:30.
1:30, be there, be square. Thank you, folks. This has been another edition of Man Camp Football on the MCBFC Sports Network.
And you know what we say?
Shabba-dabba-day.